What's up, William? Yeah, man, I don't think there's any gold. There might be some gold. It's been a while, man. Some of this stuff probably showed up a week ago at the post office, so it means I probably bought it like a week or two before that. So I don't know, man. I don't think there is, though. I haven't been buying a lot of gold, but I don't know. There might be. We'll see. We'll have to see if anybody else pops in before we get into this. But I don't want to take too long because I know Jersey's on in like an hour, I think, doing something. A roll hunt maybe or something. I don't know. It's not. And then I know there's a bunch more people on later today, but I figured since the Coin Crew wasn't streaming today, why not take the spot? What's going on, Herman? How you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know if you guys see the backdrop. Well, yeah, I visited. And you probably saw the thumbnail. I visited the Coin Crew. Going on, Silent Silver? Good morning, man. How y'all doing this lovely morning? It's kind of overcast here, which is fine with me. Good for the garden. Nice. Appreciate it, Silent Silver. Appreciate it. Oh, look, I just saw some of my some of my safety meeting go right by the screen. What's going on, Jeff? How you doing, man? Dude, you guys, like when I say a pile, like look at this. This is what was at my door from the post office. They knew it wouldn't fit in the mailbox. They put it in a freaking garbage bag. Put it next to my door. I literally had like 4 envelopes in the mailbox. I got over and checked the mailbox. Who's up, Snoopy? And there was like 4 envelopes. I'm like, that's weird. I could have sworn I had some packages arriving. And then I pull around back to my back door. And then, yeah, there's this trash bag full of goodies. So, yeah, it's going to be fun to get into. It can take a while. So, maybe I just get into it now with you, like 5 or 6 peeps that jumped in. Oh, what's up, Keevan? Oh, that's sure you blue. All right. So I don't know where to start, man. I mean, what do you guys? I'll let you guys tell me where to start. How about that? The few of you that are in here. So I've got obviously mail call stuff, and then I've got local coin shop pickups from on that side of the state. Well, and into Indiana, to be honest with you. I did go into Indiana. Because why not, man? Why not? Win in Rome. What's going on, Kiko? Good morning. Appreciate you popping in. I know it's early over there. Just probably, well, who knows? You might get up early to hit the waves. I don't know. But what do you guys want? You guys want mail call or local coin shop pickups to go first? Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it, Silent. Coin shops. Okay. All right. Let me put the safety meeting down. Hit the agua. And we'll start with Coin Crew. Or the Coin Zone, as their brick and mortar is called. But you can see they gave me a hat for stopping in and saying hi to them. Give me a little hat, which is cool. It's tight. I'll sport it at some point. And then, the coffee mug. Just a guy. So that was cool. They were fun to hang out with for a little bit of time that I caught them before they had to take off. And then Keith kept trying to sell me stuff, but I don't know, man. I didn't want to drop a bunch of money. And I just was starting the weekend, so. But then before I left, I was like, hey, you got any like 420 or cannabis rounds? And Angel came back with these 2. They're like Canadian maple leaves, but with the cannabis leaf inside the Canadian maple leaf. And say cannabis instead of Canada. So silver bullets, silver shield. So yeah, I don't know, these silver shields, I don't even know. I picked them up though. Yeah, I'll keep one, Kiko. I might sell the other one, but I'll keep one for sure. It remind me of Angel and Keith. So, and they're toning, which is cool. I like it. So, yeah. So that was that. And then there were a couple other coin shops. There's one in Grand Rapids. So Coin Crew's up in Muskegon. So if this is Michigan, which a lot of, I'm sorry, it's backwards. I'm using the wrong hand. So if that's Michigan, I was vacationing like down here. Muskegon's up here. Grand Rapids is like over here. So Coin Crew's over in Muskegon. Hit Grand Rapids as well. I actually had to do it another day just because of timing, but I went up to Grand Rapids one day, and there's only 2 coin shops up there. And I went to one, and the guy was so overpriced it was ridiculous. They are silver shields. Okay, cool, Kevin. Nice to know. He was so overpriced, I just didn't even bother looking at anything in his shop. I asked him a couple of things, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That's insane. But this other guy was reasonable price. Oh, wait. It was this guy, actually, in Grand Rapids. This is the only thing he really had besides generic, and I didn't even look at his generic, which I probably should have, but I did. But 2014 Australia Koala High Relief PF69 Ultra Cameo, one of the first 2000 struck. I mean, I figured why not? Let's get it in the hands of somebody in the community or something, you know, right? I've never had one of the high relief ones. Slab is so thick. And it's crazy how thick this thing is. It's like as thick as my finger. It's nuts. But yeah. I know somebody will dig that for sure. If not, I'll hang on to it. No worries. No worries. And then, so then there was another coin shop in Holland, which is the closest to where I was vacationing. It's maybe 20, 30 minutes away. They had some decent prices. And he only had 4 generic rounds. So I picked up one of these like textured buffaloes that he had because I don't see these a lot. So I usually grab them if they have good pricing. And then the Freedom round, which I don't see much either. And I just like this round. I think it's cool. So I picked up those because his prices are pretty good. And then he had 2 of the Gibraltar, the Justice. And it was a pretty good price. I mean, I like the antique ones better, and I think there's a little bit of milking going on. I think that's why he had good prices on them, but I don't really care. And worst case scenario, I'll stick them in the windowsill and let them tone, and then you won't even see the milking anymore. You know, that's a little trick I found out recently. So that was that. And then the last coin shop I hit was later in the week, and it was down in Indiana, man. And holy smokes, I will be going back to that coin shop anytime I am within probably 2 hours of that place. They had so much stuff, man. It was crazy, like the amount of just generic and just a variety of generic rounds and bars, and then the premiums they had. I loaded up, man. And the bank was literally like right around the corner. So I went in there, I checked it out, went to the bank, came back, and bought a bunch of stuff. And I wish they were one of my local coin shops, man. What's up, Snoopy? Because, man, this coin shop was very nice. Norfred. Which one's the Norfred rounds? The ones that I showed? Which ones? I'm just curious. But I know that name, Norfred. I've had those rounds, I think. Which rounds are you talking about, Herman? Any of the ones that I showed? Or are you just talking about rounds? I'm curious. Oh, this is a Freedom one? Is that the Norfred? I don't know. Put it in there. Let me know. But so I loaded up, guys, on this one coin shop. Yeah, do that. That'd be cool. You can shoot it, text or email, whatever you want to do, Herman. So yeah, 10. I got 10 because I don't like to cut stuff, and they had a sheet of 10. So yeah, grab 10 of the flag bars. Normally I just like to buy like one or something, or a couple of something, but they had the American Eagle bar, Morgan bar, they had the Michigan bar. Started getting a few of these, so I figured why not, especially it being Michigan. I think I might have more Michigan. Whoops, I don't remember, but whatever. And I know I already have this bar, but I only have one. I think it's a cool bar, so I grabbed it so I could probably put one up. And then they had this flag bar too. So this is all in the generic pricing, guys. So, and they were 4 over spot. So I stockpiled. I mean, I can get $3.50 at some of my coin shops, but I can't get the variety that they had. So, and then this is that New York, Alaska, Indiana, Florida, Oxford bar. I've had one of these before and I sold it, I'm pretty sure. And then they had, yeah, it is, Kiko. I know. They had a couple more, but I just, man, I couldn't buy everything. So I should have bought more of those and maybe less of the other flag bars. But I don't know. There's something about those sheets. I like getting those sheets when I can get my hands on them. They had one of these, family. It's, what is that? Something Joseph Winter? I can't make that out. 1973. That one says family. Then they have the same one, but it says Sundance. And I think I've seen these bars with somebody else's. I've seen on eBay maybe or on YouTube. I'm not sure. This one says Freedom. So I grabbed those. Yeah, Kevin. I mean, it just depends on my shop. Some shops are like $3.50 over, and other shops are like $6 over. It's just super random. I even have a pawn shop that charges $2 extra for buffaloes, man. It's just really weird, man. Just every shop's a little bit different on, as far as what they consider generic too, you know. So, and then that was like, in my opinion, that was like some of the most generic stuff. And then they've got like this Hanging Gardens of Babylon. I think I've seen this before. The 10 shekels. Not in person, but I think I've seen it on YouTube. Somebody had one of these. They had Barbados. This is the Caribbean Silver. Pelicans on it. 2020. It's weird that's sideways, eh? That's so weird. Or the date sideways. Yeah. Oh, what's insane? The $2 Buffalo Premium? Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't try. I don't argue with anybody that is behind the counter at any pawn shop or coin shop, because essentially they might be in my fate, my fate of the price at some point. But yeah, I think it's crazy. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that is the definition of generic, is buffalo. So whatever. And then they had this shit, man. I don't know anything about this round, but that is cool. And I know there's a lot of people that collect ships. And I don't know if they've seen this one. So, finest purity silver. 1 troy ounce. 3/9 fine. Yeah, I don't know. This was cool, though. If they would have had more, I would have bought all of them for sure. I know there's people that love the ships. That's a cool one. Then they had Year of the Rabbit, I guess. It's just a round. Singapore. Oh, I don't know. It says Singapore 1987, so that might actually be a coin. I'm not 100% sure on that. Then they had the Niue Owl. See, that's the thing. It's like they consider this generic. Why? Because it's not in a capsule? I mean, because it's not really generic. What's up, Seven? How you doing? And this one's cool, the unicorn. Crown Impressions. This one's nice. See? There you go. There's the actual coin, Virgin Islands, in with the generic. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, generic premium. Every shop's different. Yeah, I just buy the variety. Like I say, I always just look for the deals, man. You know, and then if they have them, like I told the lady, I was like, unfortunately, I'm on a budget. I would have bought your whole tray of generic. I probably would have bought the whole tray of generic. It's like a Freedom round. 86, I believe. Marking a 100-year anniversary. And then they even had this Cadillac, man. And I know somebody's going to be down with the Cadillac. I mean, I could probably sell this on the corner, you know? I mean, like, I'm close enough to Metro Detroit. There's plenty of people that like the Caddies, you know? So that's cool. And then they had these in the generic too. And I've seen the Swiss of America being sold on certain auctions recently for some good premiums, man. What's up, Brown Sugar? Thanks for popping in. So they had two of those, dude. So I bought them both. I'm like, because I know the Swiss Americans. I know about these. So I was like, I gotta have two. That way I can put one in my deep stack and I can offer the other one up at reasonable prices. So what eagle said it's cool, or a cool eagle. Was there an eagle? Oh, I know what you're talking about. All right. And then so when I'm leaving, they had a bunch of premium stuff, guys. A lot, right? But most of the stuff was pretty much retail, and I only normally buy it if I can find a deal. But they had a reckless roll-up. They paved with good intentions. Like I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, "You got a roll-up?" So I bought it. I couldn't leave it sitting there. I just couldn't do it. You know, I mean, I don't think I really got a deal on it. I didn't overpay for it either, because I know how much these are worth. I bought plenty of them, so I know. Well, yeah, I mean, they had kilo kookaburras. They had all kinds of cool stuff, man. I mean, I could have spent the whole day in there, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a nice roll-up. The paved with good intentions is nice. That gunmetal one, I like it. It's a nice roll-up for sure. So that's all the coin shop stuff, man, which that's a lot of stuff. We're talking, that was 30 ounces. And then you've got 7 more. So like 37 ounces or 38. Yeah, you got 31 at that one shot. So regardless, whatever. That was a lot, man. I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the pain of that stop at that one shot. I'll be selling some stuff this week. I dipped a little deeper than I should have, but yeah, I know, Geeko. I like them too. That's why I bought them. I couldn't leave them there. And when's the next time? I told the lady, I'm like, you'll see me again. It probably will be in a year. I'll be back. I mean, it's literally like 3 hours from my house, man. I can't do that much more than once or twice, maybe a year. I mean, I would literally, the only way to make it worth my while if I'm not already on that side of the state vacationing is to take a big wad of cash and just buy a lot at once, you know? And like I said, I think the only good deals there were pretty much the generic, because they had a lot of in my opinion, they had some good premium stuff in the generic. I mean, some of them, it just might be the condition, because, you know, some people are really particular. They like their stuff to be BU. I mean, that's cool and all if I can get my hands on BU stuff at a good price, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just silver is how I look at it. So, yeah, road trip. Yeah, exactly, Chico. I got to have a reason to go over there. There's somebody, I can't remember who it was, but there's somebody recently. I don't know if I just met them recently or we just actually started having conversations about where we live recently. And they're in like northern Indiana, man. If they don't know about that shop, they're missing out. I can't remember who it is though. Pretty sure it was a female, but I can't remember who. There's a lot of you females, so can't remember everything. I try to, but I can't. I do try. There's a lot of information up in my noggin, and you know, as you get older, they say whatever you remember, you have to forget something else. And there's a lot of things I don't want to forget. No, I don't know if all that's true. It could be the stuff you're eating. You gotta eat the good stuff. All right, so we'll get into some of the mail calls. I know this person's name, but I don't know their YouTube handle off the name, to be honest with you. So we'll give it a second before I say who it is. If I can figure it out. I got a pad. I got paper and a fucking pen over here, man, to write down stuff so I can make sure I give credit to where credit's due later. There's quite a few of you, Snoop, and a lot recently that I've met. So, or I shouldn't say met necessarily, but like gotten to know better through chat, just in discussions and conversation. So, but yeah, I can't remember who it was. Oh yeah, I remember this. The Egyptian, I think it's the 1/10 or quarter. Could be quarter. But yeah, they didn't put their name on there. So I'll have to go through my notes to remember to tag whoever that is. So I'll make myself a note. Alright, I got that done. But those are cool. I like those a lot. Oh, wait. It does say no. Wow, they say thank you for your purchase of the 1/10 silver round. Have a great day. But no name. No name. I mean, I got their real name. I'll put their real name over here. That might help me figure it out through email or something. I just don't want to say their name, just in case. You know, some people with all their privacy. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin. I like them too, so I bought that one. I know you guys are all over Snip. I have no problem with it. I'm not intimidated. I'm totally fine with working around females, hanging out with females, and whatever. It was my mom, my two sisters, me, my brother, and my dad. So it was equal households, man, right when I grew up. So, and the women got more of the say than the men did on just about everything, anyways. You know, so I learned at a young age. just give in. It's not worth fighting. All right, so this is from Crumpler, man. There you go. I see a lot more and more of these aren't cut out. Does that cost extra to get them cut out perfectly? It might be a cheaper print like this. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I just make observations, people, and I'm not calling people out like that. I'm just making conversation and observation. So I see more and more like that. That's all. Only reason I said that. So, what we got here, man? This thing is tiny. What is this, Jeff? I can't even make that out. And my loop, I did not pull out my loop. I'm still packed up for the most part. Only pulled out a couple things to get the live going. That's some kind of foreign coin of some kind. I don't even know. But whatever, it's cool. I'll take it, Jeff. It's probably a gaw. I think the copper round was the gaw too. So that's cool. Liberty round in copper. Nice. Thanks, Jeff. I'll write that down, Jeff Crumpler, so I don't forget. Oh, what's up, Past the President? He's sneaking in there, huh? All right. Let's get you blue. Get some more water, that safety meeting. Oh, man, dude, that week with the fam, it's fun, but, man, I need a vacation from the vacation, you know what I'm saying? My nieces and nephews wore me out, dude. I'm injured. I'm literally injured. They injured me. My right big toe and the surrounding area is so swollen. Oh, I mean, playing soccer in my bare feet, grounding myself was a good idea, but it wasn't a good idea at the same time. It was pros and cons, man. Pros and cons. I'll survive. Nothing's broken. Even if it was, it's just a toe. You know, I've broken a finger before. They didn't even set it. They're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. I'm like, all right, cool. Right on. So. All right, well, we've got, I don't know if not everybody saw this, but yeah, this is literally what the mail carrier left by my back door. Just a trash bag of goodness. They probably didn't know how good the trash bag of goodness was, but I sure did. So there's a lot in here, and some of this is going to be YouTube and some of it won't be. So we'll just go as we go and see what we got, because I don't even remember everything that's in here. But all right, here's number one. Oh, can't let you see that. Gotta protect the privacy of the innocent here. But it's right there, man. It's right there. All right, is that it? That all that was in there? No note, nothing. Seriously? All right, that's interesting. Oh, okay. I think this was eBay, because I remember I see the round. So it was an AV round. You guys have seen this round. It was just a really good price. So I saw it on there, and so I bought it. Why not? Snatch it up. Get the deals when you can. We'll go small to big. Oh, Raven's in the house. What's up, Raven? Good to see you. Thanks, Raven. All right, this is from Lee Fleming. Lee, awesome, Lee. Appreciate you. Lee and I have been doing some business. Gotten him some kookaburras, and he was selling some stuff. I think it might have been trade days. Somewhere. And I liked what I saw, so I got him. All right. So here's what we got from. Oh, I gotta write this down. Lee Fleming. Before I forget. All right. So we got Beskar. I can't remember what it was, but the price was too good to pass up. So that's the 2022, which I already have one or two of. Then this round, which I know nothing about. Oh, it's upside down. What's that say? P. I don't even know what that says. I don't know. Somebody knows. I'm sure somebody knows in chat. I don't know. I don't know. But it's cool. I don't have it. Price was right. Aquarius? Oh, really? But it's like, it's not intaglio, is it? Because it's like they messed with it, right? Looks evil. Or bony, whatever, skeleton-ish. Whatever. I don't know. I like it though. It's cool. So Supreme Ginger Stacker, what's going on? Good morning. Yeah, it says Aquarius on it. My eyes are bad and my lighting sucks here, and that font is ridiculous also. But yes, it does say Aquarius. But that's all I can make out. Everything else is tiny. Too tiny. I need the loop, which I don't have easily handy. Oh, nice. I'd probably be pretty sick. Bracelet with it, huh? Bin Aquarius. I just bought that, man. I just bought that. Let me do some research on how much I paid for it first, and then if you really want it, Chappie, you know me. I'm willing to make some deals, especially with the amount of money I just spent this last week. Yeah, I need to make some deals. Something's got to give. Something's got to give, man. I mean, I dipped into my normal monthly cash supply. Let's put it that way. Just because, like I say, when's the next time I'm going to be over there to be able to visit that shop? I had to do it, man. You got to make sacrifices sometimes, you know. And I knew the community would be around. And worst case scenario, one of my local coin shops is going to be around to buy some silver from me, so I can get that budget back to where I need it. I didn't see who this was from. It didn't. Once again, there wasn't a real. I don't have a YouTube name. Wait a minute. What did they do with that package? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta look at it. Is this a eBay buy? What do we got here? I think it's eBay buy. It's got to be. That, I hope it's a capsule. That thing's pretty sad looking. I'll have to look at it later, closer up, but hope it's a capsule. Otherwise, it's got some weirdness going on. Could just be some tone. I'm going to call that eBay. Oh, okay. I see Chappie Aquarius Interact. Oh, wow. Who changed your name to hashtag Lady Stackers? Because that's got to be a name change. That's got to be a recent name change. It's got to be. I'm making you blue anyways. That's how I roll. But that's got to be a recent name change. All right. Almost seems like something Ike's Girl would do, but I don't know. Would Ike's Girl give up Ike's Girl? I don't know. I don't think she would. All right. There's a lot in here to choose from, guys. So there's one package that's so big, keeps wanting to fall off the table and pull the rest of the bag down with it. Wow. That's a big ass package. Who is that from? I don't know. We'll find out soon. Oh, Kevin Rose. Kevin. I got to write your name down here real fast. Nice, brother. I got your package. You probably knew that. I wasn't paying attention to tracking while I was on vacation. I jumped in a few streams to say hi. And I think I jumped in a couple races and maybe bid on a couple things. I did win. I'm watching Palooza something, and I won a race from Kentucky John while I was on vacation. But I wasn't on much at all. So, yeah, Chappie got my rat bar. He already had the round. Oh, nice, Kevin. Nice packaging, man. Appreciate that. That's nice. It's clean. It's tight. It's tidy. I like it. And electrical tape. Nice. Nice use of the electrical tape, brother. People don't use that tape that much anymore. You know? I remember I used to use that like all the time. Especially Band-Aids, man, because it's stretched. It was better than duct tape, man. Duct tape worked, but electrical tape was better for that, in my opinion. So, bending this too much. Got your business card. Got to hang on to that, man. That can come in handy just in case, something happens. I lose all my digital information. Got the hard one. Nice. That'll go in the secretary for sure. And we got a Kevin Rose sticker. Wow, nice. Didn't have one of these. That's gonna be a nice addition, man. I like it, Kevin. That's tight. That's really tight. Nice. Right on. And then we got a bar. Silvertown bar I got from him. I think like trade days or something, Kevin. I can't remember. Or was it Crumper maybe? And then this was we worked out a deal on the side. He hooked me up with a necklace. I'm gonna probably give to my niece. And it's got thing's definitely female. Got a little pendant with a sapphire on there. It's all Kevin work, man. Kevin Rose work. Which is sweet that I have it. It's sad I have to give it up, but it's too girly for me. I can't wear that. I mean, I could, but I won't. I won't do it. I mean, I could, but I won't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Right. Thanks, Steven, man. Awesome. I like it. It's sick. My niece is gonna love it. I just gotta decide when I'm giving it to her. Is it like a birthday, Christmas, or maybe next year graduation? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Oh, Jeff's channel was the bar? Okay. That makes sense. I'm on there a lot. It'll bring out my eyes. Yeah, it's funny. Snoop. That's funny. No, I mean, come on. I'm strong enough in my masculinity that I'd wear something like that, and I wouldn't really care what anybody thought. But at the same time, like, I didn't measure that chain, but my neck's like 16 and a half, or at least the last time I wore a button-up shirt and actually had to button it up. It was the 16 and a half. I don't know. That thing could be a choker if it even would fit. Put it on, give it a twirl. Yeah, not today, Kevin. Not today. But I'll tell you what, if I do give it to my niece, when I give it to my niece, I'll make sure I get a picture of it with her wearing it. And you can see it that way. Can't say when that'll be, but it'll be when it is. Oh, 60, yeah, see, that's a 16. I wouldn't be able to put it around my neck, man. I mean, maybe I'm down to a 16. I doubt it, though. You know? Maybe. You never know. All right. This one, I don't know, man, who this is from. I have no idea. I'm going to say it's got to be eBay. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Of course, there's a big sticker on it that says eBay. So, yeah, it's eBay. So, no need to get any credit to anybody in this one, other than me for finding a deal and pulling the trigger. So those late night ones, man, I usually find the best deals. All right. Well, interesting packaging. All right. Oh, yeah, it is interesting packaging for a little bar. But yeah, there you go, the Samurai bar, man. I've wanted this one for a while. Finally found it for a decent price because people ask a lot of money for this bar. And it's a cool bar, but I couldn't get myself to pay like too crazy of a premium for it. You know? So, but yeah, I like that bar. It's a nice bar. And I don't have one. Need it for the stack, so that's where she's going. Is to the stack. And that way, if I ever find another one, then I can offer up. All right, this is from EUP. If you guys don't know, EUP is Eastern Upper Peninsula. So he's up in the UP of Michigan on the east side, obviously. And you'll see him around sometimes on trade days and stuff. Oh, Dove, how are you? What's up? How'd you sneak by being gray? I don't know. We're changing it. I fixed it. Yeah, you guys, like I said, in my streams, feel free to sub each other, drop any kind of links, make deals, whatever. You know what I mean? If you guys see something like Chappie, seeing Ben Aquarius, if you guys see something you really like, let me know. Put it in chat. Comment if you watch the video after it's live, or shoot me an email. My email's in the about page if you don't already have it, or if you see me in the stream, hit me up. Worst thing I can say is that I'm keeping it. So did I say this? Oh yeah, EUP. I don't even remember, dude. He held a wallet for me for a long time, and I forgot I even had a wallet with him. So I don't remember some of this stuff, but there you go. UP coins and treasures with the little Upper Peninsula of Michigan. That's cool. I like that sticker. Nice. Got Atmex round or a bar. I mean, never go wrong with the bar. And then, that must have been why I bought this. I don't even remember buying this, man. But if you notice, it says Frankenmuth, Michigan right there. It's just a token. I wonder if I won this. So I don't know if I would have bought this. But Xander's Barbarian Inn. I mean, I know this place. Anybody that knows Frankenmuth knows this place. And my sister's ex, so my niece and nephew's dad, grew up in Frankenmuth or the surrounding area, so they know Frankenmuth a lot. So it could end up just going to one of them, but I don't remember buying it. I wonder if I won it. I don't know. Either way, it's cool. It's definitely cool. Definitely. I'm stoked to have it. So thank you, UP. Appreciate you. All right. Well, yeah. Well, we'll see you later, Pastor President, either here or somewhere else. I don't want to. If I don't have to run over noon, I won't, because I know Jersey Stacker's got something going on. And we're making pretty good time, although I've been going through the small stuff, and we're getting into the bigger stuff now, which will probably take a little bit more time to go through, but we'll do what we can. Here's another one that I don't recognize the name, so it could be eBay or I just don't recognize the name, but it's coming from Cali. Coming from Cali. I don't know if that means anything. So let's see. Oh, definitely eBay. All right. That's cool. Oh, okay. All right. So, oh, I know which one this is. This is going to be sick. All right. So we got our set. That's okay. Go, your Samoa 2023. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Superman. Right on. Got a good deal on that. No such thing as too many. And then, same seller had to colorize in the TEP, man, for a good deal. So I snatched that up too. So I figured maybe I'll keep the non-colorized and sell the colorized, or keep them both, or keep the colorized and sell the non-colorized, or sell them both. I don't know, man. You guys know me. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think the nephews would like them, but you know, who knows? Maybe not. Maybe they're not too into the superhero stuff. You know, not every kid is. So, I mean, I got one nephew that's so into Pokemon, but anything Pokemon just goes for insane prices. So I don't even try to buy that stuff. Oh, one too many fake me. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's possible to have too many, because in actuality, if you have too many, you're just gonna fall asleep. So really, you can't have too many. But I mean, I guess it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Because trust me, man, I had edible once, and I had way too much, and I was literally, I couldn't function for a couple hours. I tried to get up, and it was no good. It was no good, man. So, you know, it depends what you're trying to do, man. What's up, Likes? There you are. Oh, hey, Bob, you snuck in there, too. That's the problem with people being blue. You gotta sneak in here. I don't necessarily see you. The gray ones I see right away. But yeah, so we've been going through a lot. I was taking a quick little safety break here since people were talking about it. I was like, that's a good idea. I mean, safety first, right? All right, well, let's get in the next one. All right, let's see who's this from. Oh, this one's definitely online purchase. I know for sure. You can tell by the name. It's a similar name to Chappie, but it's not Chappie. That's why it registered in my brain, because I remember buying from this seller, and I was like, is that Chappie in like disguise? Doesn't want anyone to know that it's actually See Happy Chappie. You know, it's possible. It's definitely possible. We wouldn't put it past him. He's a little tricky and sneaky over there. That guy. Wow, that's awesome though. All they used was one piece of tape on this bag, like literally, and I just peeled that off. So now I have a free bag. That's cool. That saves me a few bucks or a few cents here and there, man. When it comes to shipping, gotta love that person. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right. And then what do we got? We got some good stuff in here, is what I know. That's what I remember. I remember there might be somebody specific that might be looking for these things. So what do we got here? We've got ourselves a 2013 Kookaburra. I buy them when I can get them a good deal on these, man. So I know there's certain people that need certain ones. Lee Fleming, you in the house? 2008. And 2007. I love the Cougs, man. Been 08. Hey, hit me up, Snoop. I mean, I got it specifically because Lee Fleming told me he needed 02 to 08, and there are a few other years he gave me. But he also said that he's a little cash poor these days. So I know, and I know Chaffee loves the perth. I know Silverbolt probably might need one or two or all three of those Cougs. I'm not necessarily keeping them for anybody. I mean, I originally got them for Lee, but if Lee can't buy them, you know, maybe I put them up. So hit me up. You know, like I said, you guys email me, whatever. If you got my phone number, you can text me. We'll start the conversations. So if there's a lot of people looking at the same item, maybe I just let you guys all know ahead of time, and I do an auction or a race or something. Try to give everybody a fair shot at it, right? You know, I don't know. We'll see if it comes to that. You know, I'm trying to be fair. You know, I don't want to necessarily just get stuff for certain people. But if you ask me to find you something, I'm gonna look for it. I have no idea who this is. This is interesting. This could be eBay, maybe. I don't know. It's got a company name on it, so it could be. It could even be YouTube. You never know. I don't think so. If it is, it's somebody I hadn't bought from before, so I don't recognize anything. No, it looks like an eBay invoice to me. That's what that looks like. Let's see what we got here. That's the package. I think I know what this one is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's definitely online. All right. This just seemed like a really good deal. And speaking of Chappie saying the Perth Mint, he loves the Perth Mint, not just Kookaburras. Here you go, man. I like the Perth too, Chappie. When I see a good deal on Perth stuff, I usually pull the trigger. So they make some cool stuff. So here we go. What we got in here? Sister Cities. There you go, number 429. You're so close, right? 420 would have been amazing. 421, my birthday would have been cool. It's close, though. It's close. 5,000 mintage. 39's fine. And got the case. There you go. Colorized building, Sister Cities, 2013. That is clean for 13, man. This is definitely well loved. Definitely well loved. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. That could end up in a race in a stream near you. We'll see how it goes, you know. Or hit me up. If somebody specifically is interested in it, hit me up. It'll be available, I'm sure. Especially, like I said, after this week of buying, I gotta get rid of some stuff. And usually the quickest way is get rid of some premium stuff. See, once again, this is... I don't know if this is YouTube, man. I was expecting some YouTube packages, but apparently I didn't get all the ones I was thinking I was getting. That or I confused some online stuff with YouTube stuff. This is another online one. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, Kiko. Kiko's still in the house? Oh, what's up, Eagle? I didn't even see you pop in. You ready, Kiko? You watching? Still in? Still in here? I broke down and I bought one. I had to, man. I could. I mean, that is so cool. I don't even want to open it, dude. I'm not even opening it. You guys have seen it open. Like MLZB is showing off his. I know some other people have shown off theirs. Yeah, it's the surfboard. I just don't want like the whole thing's enclosed, man. I don't like there's plastic in plastic. Like I'd just rather not even open this, to be honest. I know you guys will be like, open it, but I don't. There's a mintage of 3,000. The only thing I can't tell is what my number is, right? You got to open it to see the number. So that sucks, right? Like, I kind of want to open it now. And I know people say these reseal, right? So yeah, they reseal. See, Chappie's like, yeah, they reseal. Just open it, man. So, all right, fine. You guys got it. I'm curious to the number anyways. Be very gentle, though. Very gentle, like my grandparents opening up their Christmas gifts and like trying to open it so they can reuse the wrapping paper, man. That was a long time ago, though. All right, now is it slide? Is there a magnet? I don't feel a magnet. This doesn't roll on a slide very much. I don't want to pull that off. I don't know, man. How do you open this thing? You got this thing, Chappie? I know, Kiko, right? I want to get in. Where's MLZB when you need him? He's opened one of these. I don't want to damage anything, man. It's gotta slide, like based upon. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's gotta slide. It just doesn't want to. It doesn't want to, and I don't want to force it. I thought there might be a magnet too, Chappie, but I don't see where right. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Okay, good thing I didn't go crazy on this thing. I took my time. That is so cool, though. You can't even really see this red like how I can see it, and it's almost like glitter. It's cool. All right. Wow, that is in there, man. It's like almost glued in there. Oh, ooh, there we go. She's tiny, all that packaging. And it's like as long as one of my fingers. Like my middle finger, man. Like, it's the perfect size. Perfect. Oh, it's so cool, though. Yeah, I can see what he's talking about. The skulls, the suns, like an Indian warrior or like a Hawaiian warrior, probably. A couple more skulls at the bottom. 4/9's fine. 2023. Oh, there you go. 2427. What was the mintage of this? 5,000? 3,000. Holy smokes. That means that this seller can't have more than like 500 left at the most. There's a few sellers on eBay selling these, man. And one of them, I think it's like 85 buy it now. The other ones have auctions, I think. I got mine for a little less than the buy it now one. Not much, though. Not much. I should probably, could have just done the buy it now. It would not have saved me much money at all. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of silly. Like, I don't even understand what that. Oh, so you can go like, this case is weird, man. Like, it pops up. But then there's like this thing that comes up, and then like that. Oh, like that? I guess. Yeah, I guess like that. Okay. For display. That's cool. All right. But yeah, there you go. Put her back in there and seal her back up. While that that sticky is still sticky. This is easier said than done, though, man. Very cool, though, Kiko. Very cool. I hope you win one. I hope you get the luck and you win one in a race. I know there's a few people that have been racing them off. I would assume that more people will buy them and race them if they have there's a lot of popularity, which there seems to be. I mean, how could there not be? I mean, it's almost as cool as the gun, you know, the revolver. But that revolver is insane, man. Yeah. Oh, this is Pamp, huh? Pamp does the surfboard. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, I get it. That's why everybody always wants to sell those super Pamp bars. I shouldn't call them stupid. But everybody wants to sell those damn Pamp bars for so much premium, and I'm just like, dude, it's just a bar of silver, man. That's all it is. That's what I say to the coin shop people. I know better. All right, we'll save that one for last. There's 2 packages left. This is the one that kept trying to take the whole darn trash bag off the table onto the ground. You're thinking of selling your revolver? I mean, I'd get it. Oh, wow. Really? Get out of here. This is from John? Dude, this big of a package? What? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure this is cash money. How is it? Oh, that's why this is so big. All right. So I don't know if you guys saw I think it was my last mail call where I got a couple things from MLZB. I won a race, and then he had done like that bin pile or whatever. I don't know if you guys remember seeing that. Well, so that same stream, I won a race with cash money, and he also did a bin, and I won the bin. Or I binned it before anybody else binned it. I don't know if anybody else even wanted it, to be honest with you. I'm not sure, but whatever. I binned it. And he had 3 of them. I ended up just taking 2 out of the 3. But that's why his package is so freaking massive. It's because of those damn bins. I forgot about those. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, hey, how can this be from cash money? Like, when I win on his stream, it's like 1 coin. Because I don't win that many races, man. Occasionally, I win a few, but it's like if I'm on his stream and I win more than 1, it's almost never with the same person. You know what I'm saying? I'll win like 1 with Kentucky John, and I'll win 1 with Cash Money or you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, he wrapped the hell out of this thing. Like it's like an onion, man. I'm literally peeling back layers of this, trying not to cut into anything important. I always forget that. Now that I remembered, let's switch up the music to something else. I should do that more often, but I always forget. Oh, why did I do that? That works. Alright, I think we're into it. Oh my god, we're not even into it. Holy smokes, seriously, this is an onion, man. I mean, you guys see this, right? I mean, like, I'm not exaggerating. Look at all the layers. Look at all the layers. Alright, we got 1 or 2 bags removed. Oh, whoa. Oh. This is why you take your time with that. You see that tape on the inside of all this packaging, right? When there was another bag inside. I almost tossed it. There's a stinking Rolo on here, man. Holy smokes. I'm going to have a little conversation with Cash Money about this. That is a little unexpected. I'm really glad I stopped. There's more than just a Rolo. There's more than just a Rolo. Wow. So I would have been like, hey man, I never got blah, 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 blah. And this is the other thing. I have a trash bag full of this packaging that I've taken stuff out of, and I haven't thrown it away. Just in case I go through my notes and miss something, I can dive back into that trash bag. And it's literally just all packaging. So, music's too loud? Alright, thanks for letting me know. You can never tell with this phone. That might be too quiet. You guys let me know. That 21. I think normally I roll around 25, but sometimes it doesn't show me the number. Yeah, I know I almost threw it away. That's why I said, man, I don't throw all that packaging away. You know, I still have like packaging from like 4 months ago, man. I just literally have a trash bag sit in my place full of it. Because whatever, it's like I live by myself. Nobody's complaining. It's not, you know, it's just packaging. It's not like food or anything. All right, so there we go. Yeah, this, I paid extra for this roll. This would have been a major loss. So this is the Follow Me Into the Darkness Rolo, which I didn't have. It's got a different back on it than most of the other Rolos. Yeah, dude, that's starting to complete my collection. I'm getting there. And then, I don't know. I think it's part of the bin. Maybe threw this in. Maybe I want a gaw. I can't remember, but that's reckless. I'm going to say it's a 1/4 ounce based upon feel. Feels more than a tenth. So it's probably a 1/4. But yeah. You need that one, that Rolo? Yeah, that's Snoop. I know. I think there's 12 of them. If you don't count the error one, I think the one that calls it misses, like, I think it's missing the O in ounce and it says gold instead of silver. Or that's 2 of them, I'm not sure. Yeah, those quarters are pretty nice. That's the first one I've gotten. It's just like some of the reckless, like I've got some of the bars and I've got most of the roll-ups, but the rest of it I'm just like, you know, I can't own all the reckless. There's just too many. It's never gonna happen. So yeah, I just pick my battles with reckless. What's up, Joe? How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're coming from. All right, we'll get into the meat of it. He does like giving out these little. Oh wow, I like that sleeve though. It's like one of those baseball card sleeves. That's gonna come in handy for something for sure. Definitely a COA or something. All right. Well, there's obviously some reckless in here, right? Or is that the? No, you're the tiger. That's not that. I don't see anything else. It must be in here. Okay. Well, anyways, we got the stickers. Oh wow, yeah. Look at that. It must be a bar in there. That is some sick artwork, man. I don't know if you guys can see that, like that kind of. But Great Scott would be probably digging that. The tiger just devouring the person, and then there's one in the back attacking that dude. Dead guy over there. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. Let me see. Oh, nice. At first, I was like, "What's he talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah, a lot of safety meetings, MJ. A lot of safety meetings. So I gotta have the notes. Yeah, see, that's got to be the bar. Oh, there's another bar in there too, I think. All right, cool. So this was the bin that he did, and I can't remember what the price tag was, but he had the Superman, and I think he had 2 of the Flash. I just took 1. No reason to buy 2 of them, but both minted at 5,000. I can't remember what I paid for them. I'll have to look back at the stream or my notes and take a look, but I figured that the nephews maybe, or I hang on to them, or I put them up. Who knows? I got quite the Superman collection now, right? I mean, got that now, man. Like, just think if that was one prize, somebody that really likes Superman would be all over that. Chappie's still going with it. Nice. Keep him entertained, Chappie. I gotta get Nightbot working. Oh, he was supposed to give me. Oh, now I'm gonna be on it. He said he was gonna give me a Rolo case. I mean, I know I can go buy a Reckless Rolo case, but he said he was gonna give me one for this. So this is Swiss America. You guys saw the round earlier that I got at that other coin shop, Swiss America. Well, this is the original Rolo. This is the original Rolo. So Cash had this, so I snatched it up. I mean, it's not reckless, but that is the original Rolo. I mean, that, boom. So reckless basically stole. I mean, didn't steal, but used their old style basically. So, but that's cool, man. I mean, that'll be nice to have in the edition of the Rolos, even though it's not reckless. So, thanks, Eagle, man. There's a little bit of everything, So, some people like probably certain things, some people like other things. There you go. There's that reckless bar. It has the COA, that only 200 minted. That thing is killer. Yeah, you got like that, man. I'm saying I can't keep everything, dude. I like so much stuff. It's ridiculous. I buy too much. That's the problem. All right, so last but certainly not least, my broski SB30 and I worked on a trade that took I would say probably a month to finalize, maybe longer. It's possible it took longer if you just count the fact that I just started setting aside stuff for him in the beginning, and it slowly built up this wallet for him that he eventually, after one of his live streams, I jumped up on StreamYard, and him and I I showed him what I had kept for him, other stuff I had, and then he showed me stuff he had, and we ended up finally hashing out okay, if I give you all this, I'll take all that. We were both happy with the trade. Boom, trade's done. He got my package before he went to Tulsa, and on his live stream, I tried to get him to open it, but he didn't do it. And I didn't want to pressure him too much because there might have been a specific reason why he didn't want to open it on live. I don't know. Teach his own. But he didn't want to do it. He said he was going to consider taking it to Tulsa. Now, I don't know why he would do that, or if he just wanted to open it up in Tulsa. I'm not sure. Maybe he's saving it for next week's train video, possibly. You never know with that guy, what his plans are. But it'll be cool that you guys will be able to see what I got from him, and then hopefully, I would imagine he'll show off what I sent him. I just don't know in what form, if it's going to be live or if it'll be part of the train, or what. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a special video. Maybe he'll just show it off later on and not actually do live unboxing. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. As long as he's happy with what he got. So I'm pretty sure he will be, because he saw everything. So, and yeah, he taped this thing up pretty good. I have to say. Okay. All right. That's it. That's everything. All right. Nice. It's not really. Is this Q&A? Oh, okay. This a Silver Bowl sticker? Doesn't have a silver or a bull on it, but there we go. Nice. Something extra to add to the soon-to-be wall once they get it all organized. Hey Lola, you out here? Or are you sticking around? All right, so a lot of this stuff I just won as Dawes on his channel. I got this pack of baseball cards, so I'll probably give these to my nephew in case he's interested. He does like a lot of different sports. So we got that. Oh, this is interesting. Or you just use that as packaging? Huh? What's that? Okay. All right. Yep. Some more Goss stuff. It looks like. So it looks like we got a BU Scent and a Rosie. Probably a Rosie. Yeah. BU Scent and Rosie. Got 3 more. Oh, it's a Wheatie. 3 Wheaties? Looks like 3 Wheaties. 3 Wheaties. Couple more silver dimes. Another silver dime, as well as a Walker. Yeah, it's a Walker. 34 Walker. Nice. All right, yeah. He said I had quite a wallet going. All right, so that must have been the original wallet. And then this is probably all the stuff for the trade. Get in this, just make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, but I always get distracted when I'm looking at what I'm doing. I'm trying to show stuff to the camera. And it's 12:10, so I'll run a little bit longer than I wanted, but not too late. All right, so you can't see that. There's the pile of goodness for the trade. That was the trade, man. That pile of goodness. All right. Well, let's start with the bar. It's the only thing that's, I think everything else kind of is like a series. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we got the Dragon Bar. $20.21. Like those bars, man. I really like those bars. They're very cool. I guess let's open all these and then show them all at one time. I think that'll be easier. Oh, any guesses? You think there's going to be a 20? Oh, do I think there will be? I mean, I don't know, Bob. I know nothing about those Dragon Bars except for the fact that I like them. And I don't even know which years I own. I own a couple of them. I don't own every year. So I have no idea. But if I was to guess, I would say, yeah, they probably will. It's been a very popular bar, and it carries a huge premium from everything I see on like eBay. It's so hard to buy one of those at a good price, or I shouldn't say good price, at a low price. Most of the times they're over $40. So UFO series, yeah, you got it. He Silver Bull had a bunch of them, and he didn't really want them, and I had a bunch of stuff that he wanted. And I'm totally down with the Intaglio. So, and I have a bunch of the error ones that I got recently, right, in that book or whatever. But so, and I just got the Crop Circle one and just won that actually on vacation this last week from Cash Money. So, but there you go. There's one you guys all see in the back, so no point in showing the back. Yeah, I gotta look up and find out which ones I don't have. Like, how many are there? Do you guys know? How many in this series? Is there like a crazy amount? Because I mean, I might as well collect them now. I think I have. I mean, I just got 9, I think, from Silver Bull, and I got 1 more coming. And then I've got some of the reject ones. I'm like, which I know are just like the same as the original ones with the rejects. But you know what I'm saying is, it's like I already have so many. It's like the Rolos. I'm already almost there. I might as well finish it, you know. And that would probably be the only 2 series that I've been really collecting. Originally, it was just the Rolos, and then I just collect for this weight basically. So, but yeah, pretty sick, man. I like them all. Yeah, a lot, MJ. So many now. When they come out, what year do they start making them? Has it been going on for like a lot of years? Yeah, I know, Snoopy. I know they're mostly over 40. It's hard to find them under 40. I actually found 2 Air ones under 45, and I think I might buy them. But they're not the alien ones. They're just Intalios. So I don't know if I'll buy them or not. It's a cool series, Bob. It's just, it depends on how many there are, man. You know, if you want to go down the rabbit hole, I guess, you know. Chat. Scroll back through chat and see if I missed anything. Yeah, MJ, I understand. I would still like to write it down. I'm going to actually get to a point where I'm going to use Excel spreadsheets, just because, especially now that I ship and stuff out. I think it's just better for organization and stuff, and that way, in case somebody lost a package, I could go back and see what was in it, you know. Because like right now, I couldn't even tell you what I sent out this last week. I couldn't even tell you what's in anybody's package. I know what's coming to me, but I don't write down enough stuff about what's going out. I mean, I write it down, but then I throw it away after I ship it out, which maybe I shouldn't do. Rabbit hole, Kiko? Yeah, the aliens is a rabbit hole? Yeah, oh, or what a rabbit hole means? Yeah, a rabbit hole just means like if you start collecting kookaburras as an example, or even your maple leaves that you collect, Kiko, there's bound to be, with maple leaves, there's one every year. But then if you add in all the privies and stuff and the reverse proofs, and that's what we mean by rabbit hole, just like, nice. Yeah, just like, this is the craziness you're going to have to go through to basically collect that series. Like, some series aren't that bad. There's only a couple of them. They don't do like a bunch of reverse proofs and privies and things like that. But like the kookaburras, you got that issue, And then once you collect all the 1 ounces, do you want all the 5 ounces? Do you want all the 10s? Are there 5s? I don't know. I've seen 10s in kilos. Yeah, everyone ran with it. Yeah, I mean, hey, it could mean a lot of things to a lot of different people, I guess. But yeah, I think the term kind of stems from Alice going down the rabbit hole, so to speak. I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. Well, that's all I got, y'all. I mean, that's a lot. I could show off some, or kind of go back over anything if anybody wants to see anything. I don't even know what I could say my favorite thing in this huge pile of madness is, to be honest with you. It's tough. The surfboard's cool as hell. But as far as I don't know, the Kevin Rose necklace and just the fact that he did all that stuff by hand, that's so cool. I mean, by sheer what costs the most, I don't even know. It could even be that Reckless bar. If you actually put just a dollar amount on something, I don't know. Surfboard's up there, though. I'll tell you that. That surfboard's definitely up there. It's just so cool. It's pricey. It's got a lot going for it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Finding a Reckless at a local coin shop, a Rolo, nonetheless, was pretty freaking amazing. Nice, thanks, Eagle. Yeah, the necklace is super cool, man. Keevan does do some amazing work, and that's the cool thing is it's. I'm assuming it's. Well, I know at least the pendant's one of kind. I mean, maybe he's made this necklace before, but regardless if he has, if my niece is walking around with it, there's no way anybody else is, you know, at least nobody she's going to run into anytime soon, which is cool. Very cool. At least for me, I like the one-of-kind stuff. I know a lot of other people, you know, like it's like that Macklemore song Thrift Shop, right? When he's talking about like the t-shirt costing $50 and like everybody has the same t-shirt. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of stuff. What's up, Shift? Thanks for stopping in, y'all. Appreciate it. I don't know what else to go over. You guys want to talk about anything in particular? There is a lot of shinies. That's not even, most of it's not even fitting on the screen. I mean, let's go over there. And over there. Oh, even a Reckless Rollo hiding over there. Hiding way over there. And then the Coin Crew gear. Yeah. Nice little haul. Yes. Yeah, Chappie, how is the love den? You know, I don't know if you can call it a love den unless you like start going up on panel, like create your own panel and have a bunch of females up on your panel. Otherwise, can you, or is it just a vacant love den? That's awesome. Oh, so my big toe. So this is what happened. So pretend like this is my big toe, right? I'm playing soccer with the nephews and my brother and my brother-in-law, and like I'm barefoot. I stepped down, and my toe rolled forward, which caused me to completely fall to the ground. And like I got a strawberry on my knee, and like everyone's like, "Oh, you okay?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? It's a strawberry. Who cares about the strawberry? It'll burn for like a day or two in the shower or whatever." Like, but my toe is just rabid. Like I was limping around and stuff. I can still feel it. It's so swollen. It'll be fine. It's just hilarious. I'm old, man. I'm an old man. I shouldn't be playing like that anymore, probably. But it was fun. It was fun. And I found a pretty cool spot for next year. I was trying to convince them all to go down to Kentucky, to be honest with you, and I almost pulled it off. Like I got the Kentucky chant, like my youngest nephew, who's I think God, how old is he? That sucks. I should know this, especially with how good I am with numbers. But I can't remember what year he was born. I want to say he's 10. I want to say he's around 10. So I got him to do the Kentucky chant. So we'd go. Or Tennessee chant, we do Tennessee. But no, they're gonna get one not too far from these last ones we've had, all kind of in the same area over on the west side of Michigan, which is fine, I guess. That coin shop I know where that coin shop is now, so that's cool. And I've got the Coin Crew will just be north as well again, so I'll have that option too, dude. The Coin Zone, if you guys all get a chance to go see Keith and Angel in their shop, I would highly recommend it. Great shop, super clean, good size. It's not tiny, it's not massive. Like I think Herman was telling me the coin shop down by him in Texas is like 3,000 square feet. And I was like, dude, that's fucking insane. Most of my coin shops are tiny, you know, a couple hundred square feet basically is the front of the shop. But the Coin Zone, Coin Cruise was pretty good size. It's nice and clean. They got a lot of stuff, man. Like, as far as variety, which makes sense, right? Because they're in the coin community and they sell a lot of premium stuff in their auctions and stuff. But most of the coin shops by me, they don't have a lot of premium stuff. They just don't get it. Like you can tell that Keith and Angel, they must buy a lot of that stuff on from online retailers because I can't see them getting that many clientele coming in and selling like those kinds of rounds or coins. But I mean, I don't know. Possibly, it's possible. Who knows? But yeah, they had a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. And I decided, next time I go up and see them, I'll make sure I got a good chunk of cash, because I know they'll give me a better deal if I go up there than through YouTube, just because all the fees with PayPal and shipping costs and this and that. They can just give you a better deal face to face. But I didn't want to take up a lot of their time. They normally close at 2:00 and I didn't get there until 3. So they kind of stuck around. I mean, I think they were going to be there anyways because they were packing up for Tulsa, but they kind of stuck around for me, so to speak. So I didn't want to take up a lot of their time. So I just kind of hung out and talked with them mostly. So, but yeah, those cannabis rounds, man, those were cool though. That was I'm glad I asked them. Glad I just asked because, I don't usually find cannabis stuff, 420 weed cannabis stuff in silver very often, and a lot of people like them. And I'm thinking one of those is going to come to the community. I just don't know which one. I got to figure out if I want the one that has more toning or the one that has less toning. We'll figure it out, and I will let you all know. Because I know that last pot leaf round I had, there were several people that wanted to buy it from me, and I told them I wasn't selling. So, Airbnb love den? Or is it a Verbo love den? Or does he advertise on both? Oh, yeah, Kiko. I think a lot of us do, right? A lot of us gravitate to it. It's like kind of the whole idea about freedom or, taking control of your own medicine. I don't know. To each his own. Nice, Herman. Nice. You just gonna do like the leaves or something? I'm curious what kind of pours you're gonna do. I know most people just do the leaf. Which I get it, that, is kind of like the easiest way to tell that it's marijuana, I guess, is the leaf. But, I mean, there's a lot of other cool things with cannabis I think you could probably pour. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what you do. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do with the leaf, right? It could be like a pendant or earrings. Shoot, I mean, you can make a ring out of them too. What would be cool is like a little tiny clone, like the little plant, with just a few leaves. I know that'd be super hard to pour. Just get like a mold going would be insane. But that would be cool. A bud pour? Yeah. I mean, I get that too. I was thinking about that too, MJ, but I think the hard thing with that is, are you ruining the bud? You probably can't smoke it after you use it to make a pour, right? As a mold or whatever, right? You put all that clay or whatever on it, or sand. You probably can't smoke it anymore. You just have to sacrifice a bud. And then the question is, like, how big of a cola do you want to use, So. And then the bud's not as, like, distinguishable as the leaf is, I guess, so to speak. That's the other thing. So. But yeah, the leaf's cool. I mean, I guess the only other thing you could do would be like a blunt or like a joint or something, I know everybody's into the Jeters these days. You guys know about the Jeters? I don't know what they call them now. That's just a brand. It's just the infused joints. They usually come in like half gram, like 5 of them in a jar. They're like infused with keef. They roll them in keef, I think. Those things are strong, dude. Those Jeters. Woo! I think Herman should get like just the cornucopia of marijuana stuff, right? Like you could like pour a bowl, a bong, the bud, the leaf. Possibly, if you could do the plant, that would be freaking amazing. You know what I'm saying? You could just have like papers, like a pack of papers, like a blunt, a joint. You know, you could have just a whole little shenanigans full of stuff. You know, one person would probably fucking buy you out. The seeds would be tough because they're so small, Kiko. Like it'd be so easy to lose those. But no, that would kind of be cool. That would kind of be cool. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, MJ too. Is what I'm saying is if he had multiple things and he could almost do like a sailor pile, but just do like like a big bin or something with like all those items. And I think so. There would be somebody that would literally probably want every single thing as long as they're all different. You know. Yeah, we want everything silver. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Why not? Why not make it all silver and gold, man? Make it all silver and gold. That's what I say. Nothing wrong with a little platinum and palladium either. Yeah, but. Yeah, I know. Eventually, I'm gonna see if Herman will make me like a specialty channel round, but it won't be a round. It'll be like something very unique to my channel at some point. That's down the road. I gotta get stickers before all that. Are you kidding me? Like I just missed the last deal, apparently, right? But I know nothing about producing stickers or getting a sticker together or what my sticker should even look like to begin with. I mean, I was thinking about taking the whole the whole thing I'm using on YouTube right now that says support your local farmer, right? And then just changing it to say like gold sniping farmer on the outside and maybe keep like the same kind of tractor and do something different with it. But I don't know, man. I got to figure something out. Yeah, I mean, MJ and the ladies will probably be down with that, you know? I mean, it'd be probably pretty cold. But, you know, hey, they're not bending it. It's not breaking. And it's antimicrobial, right? Silver? Yeah, I mean, if you do the J, Herman, I would say just make sure you do like the coned one so it's pretty distinguishable and doesn't look like a cigarette or something, you know? The blunt might be tricky. You'd definitely want to try to cone the blunt, I would think, too. But I would probably say the leaf just because everybody's going to know the leaf and probably want the leaf. Definitely start with that. But yeah, I think, dude, if you could do like a pack of zigzags or something, that'd be cool. Stuff like that. Some kind of unique, right? Because I don't know if I've ever seen anybody like pour like a pack of papers or something like that, or like a bowl would be cool, like a little tiny bowl or like a little bong, something. I don't know. Just my ideas, just my thoughts. Not necessarily practical. All right, Kiko, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Nice shift. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I want in there. Like what's going to represent my channel. I think I got to have a pepper, just because my whole how much I like peppers, and it's like my favorite thing to grow, and I'm like make my own pepper sauce, and I'll probably sell like pepper powder or pepper sauce on my channel at some point. So I might go with the pepper, but then I got to decide on either the pepper or the look of the pepper. Like, I prefer to have like a really hot pepper, but does that, not every pepper shape kind of resembles a pepper, so to speak. So maybe I just have to go with something more iconic. Thanks, Kiko. Appreciate it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Pitchfork. Do I want that? I don't know. People might take that kind of satanic, maybe. I don't know, man. People are weird. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. I was thinking sniper rifle for the sniping. I don't necessarily want to use the sight because that's what Sniper Chris uses on his sticker. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Something. Spicy sniper. Hey, there you go. That'd be a cool name. I didn't think about that. Maybe that should have been my YouTube channel. But yeah, so I leave for a week, right? And I come back and I'm thinking, oh man, hopefully it rained enough by my house and my garden got enough water and all the plants are doing okay. Because, I kind of left some stuff just for nature to take care of. Sometimes I view my garden as survival of the fittest. And like if a plant doesn't survive, then it didn't deserve to survive. It wasn't going to produce, or whatever it produced probably wouldn't have tasted very well, or it would end up being diseased or whatever, right? Like, so that's, I'm like, yeah, whatever survives, survives, whatever yield I get. I don't put a lot of work into it necessarily. I give them a good head start, by weeding and putting some compost down and some fertilizer and mulching. So I do some stuff to help the plants, but I don't go too crazy like some people do. But when I got back, right, I'm walking through my garden. I'm like, yeah, okay, everything looks all right. I definitely need to do some weeding. And I did a little bit experiment this year. I usually put cardboard down and then some compost and then wood chips. So I did that in most of the garden, but then part of the garden, I just wood chipped with no cardboard. And the other part of the garden, I didn't even wood chip or put cardboard down. And obviously, the most weedy portion is the one I didn't put cardboard or wood chips down. And then the part that I didn't put cardboard but wood chips down is still pretty weedy. And obviously, the other portion has basically no weeds whatsoever. Maybe a few here and there. They might pop through the in between the cardboard pieces or whatever. Found a little place to sneak through, which is fun. It was a little bit of a task because cardboard's a pain in the ass to collect, man. It's like, you'd think it'd be easy. You'd think you could just go up to like Lowe's or Home Depot and say, hey, can I have all your cardboard from like your appliances and stuff? Like those huge pieces, and you wouldn't need that many of those. But they use those machines and bale it all up in the morning. Oh, Black Visqueen. Yeah, Chappie, I don't. I have a problem with weed barrier. It's a personal problem. It's not necessarily, that it's not good to use. I just hate it. I freaking hate it. I can't stand it. I don't ever want to use it, so I don't. I just deal with it, right? I would have a lot less weeding to do if I used that, but I do not like it. Anything that I can't just leave there to disintegrate and become back to the earth as soil, I don't like it in my garden. I hate it. I'll use like tomato cages and stuff, yeah, but I can just pull those right out of the ground. I'll use T-posts and cattle panels, but I have to, right? Because there's, like your indeterminate tomatoes and cucumbers and your vining plants like that, you want to get off the ground because it's better for the plant and the yield and everything. So that stuff I treat differently. That's just a tool. But yeah, I don't like that stuff, man. But hey, man, to each his own. A lot of people use it. I know plenty of people that use it, love it. That's cool. Whatever. I need to get silo tarps is what I need to get. I don't have any. I need to get some. I don't really like buying plastic, but it's a means to an end. But silo tarp is probably, well, I'm just. No, I get it, man. I get it, Chappie. To each his own. To each his own. It all comes down to time and what you're willing to do. You know what I'm saying? If you'd rather not have to weed a little every week or something, then yeah, dude, rock it. And like I said, each his own. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. I probably won't even get silage tarp. I'll probably just put down cover crop this year. That's what I didn't do last fall, and I regret it. But I'm just going to do a cover crop. That way, it'll put the nutrients back into the ground as well. It'll be something the chickens can eat late winter, early spring, till it all up, and then I'll just be good to go in planting. There still might be a little weeding, but not much. The silage tarp would take all the weeding out. And it might be a route I go in the future, but I don't know. I'd rather, it's a bigger investment. So, and it's plastic. So, yeah, well, right. I get it, Chappie. There's a lot of stuff people plant in the fall, right? Like your onions, your garlic. There's definitely stuff you want to plant in the fall, but I would just section off part of my garden to where the chickens couldn't get into that area. In the spring when I let them wreak havoc on the cover crop. But I can't plant my whole garden out in onions and garlic in the fall because they won't be ready in the spring when I need to plant everything else. So I can't do that. I mean, part of my garden, sure, but I can't do the whole thing because the peppers and the tomatoes got to get in there early. I don't grow alfalfa, no. What you mean by the cover crop? Is that what you're referring to? If you're referring to that, I haven't done it yet, but this year, my plans this year will be to do that, and it'll be a mixture. Oh, in winter. What do you mean, in the garden instead of having bare soil? Is that what you're referring to? Because I don't even think I can't grow alfalfa in the winter. It wouldn't grow. It'll go dormant. You're talking as a cover crop. You must be. Yes, cover crop. Well, I wouldn't do primarily alfalfa. I mean, is alfalfa a nitrogen fixator or fixer? Because I don't think it is. It might be. I don't think so. So what I would do is I'd probably put down a variety, which will give me a nitrogen fixer, which will put nitrogen into the soil. Also one that'll do potassium, and then one that'll add phosphorus, and then you'll have all three covered. All three of the things that you would normally add to your soil the following year. That's what I would do with my cover crop. I mean, you can do all one, like all nitrogen fixer. You have a good one too, Shift. Thanks for popping in. But I'd rather do a mixture, to be honest with you. Then hopefully. And I'll keep messing around with it. It'll be an experiment every year to see like what's the best cover crop, so I don't have to amend the soil so much the following year. You know, because like your tomatoes and your pumpkins are super heavy eaters, man. They will eat up so much nitrogen out of your soil. It's ridiculous, and you've got to replace that. And the corn will do that too. So there's a lot of heavy eaters. That people plant, so you got to be amending the soil most of the time. If you're bringing in good compost, then you don't necessarily have to amend the soil. Last year I didn't add any fertilizer. This year I did, and that's specifically because I planted out. Yeah, okay. So alfalfa is a nitrogen fixer. Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably plant some alfalfa, but not all alfalfa. I'll probably throw some clover and some other stuff in there as well. Maybe even some grasses. Probably not grasses, though. Probably not. I don't necessarily need that for the chickens. But yeah, I planted like 12 clones, right? So I added a lot of fertilizer this year because I want to make sure they do well. But yeah, when I came back from vacation, the only thing wrong with my garden was one of my 12 clones was completely gone. Like just gone, like vanished. Like it literally uprooted and walked out of the garden. Like some animal must have eaten it. But what is crazy is that it only ate one out of the 12. Like one in like the middle. It's just very odd. But I know I can get another clone this week to replace it. So that's what I'm going to do. And it'll just be like a week behind the rest. or a couple weeks behind the rest. So, but whatever. If that's the worst thing that happened to my garden after being gone a week, I'm stoked. So, yeah. There you go, Raven and Chappie shoot me emails. I saw them. I'll get to them in a little bit. Well, okay, all right. I guess. I mean, I've got a lot of. I don't live on a traditional plot of land, Chappie, right? Like most people do, right? Where they've got like Bermuda grass growing in their yard and stuff. Like, I don't live that way. I have all natural grasses out in my field. So my garden's surrounded by natural grasses and weeds and stuff. So there's probably already alfalfa growing in that garden every year. Because I know there's clover. I always have clover in that garden. So I got clover everywhere on my property, which is awesome for once I get sheep and cow. They'll love the clover. So the chickens will eat up the clover too. Yeah, I mean, don't be too jealous, man. It's a lot of fucking work, bro. It's not all, I mean, it's cool, and there's pros and cons to every situation, right? Pros and cons to everything. I got a lot of shit that I still need to do that I just can't do because I don't have the fucking time or the resources to do it, so it's a slow battle. I mean, if I just had one or two people that I could really count on that live near me, it'd be a game changer. So, yeah, I mean, I did too, Chappie. I mean, that's all I really ever did was live in the city. I shouldn't even say that. I lived in the burbs, right? I lived in the burbs, the suburbs. I lived in the city when I lived out in Portland. I definitely lived in the city. I mean, not the whole time. Part of it, technically, I was in the burbs for about good 6 months, 3 years I was out there. But, I mean, I lived in the heart of the city for most of it, where it's a pain in the ass to park or have a car even. And yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to city life too, right? Like in Portland, like getting off work. I remember I worked like 6 to 3 every day, right? I worked in the technology field, selling technology and working 6 to 3. Like the girl I dated hated it because she worked a traditional like 9 to 5, so she hated me getting up like so goddamn early in the morning. But I loved it because I got off early in the day, and like happy hour was 3 to 6 in the city, so you could get food at reasonable prices, and you could grab a drink if you wanted to. You still had a lot of the day left. That there were a lot of parks, and when I talk about parks, I mean Portland literally has a fucking forest in the city. They got the rose gardens, they got the forest on one side of the city. There's a lot of cool things about city life. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I'd much rather live where I live now, especially this part of my life. In my 20s or something, the city life probably would have been more appealing. What's up, Annette? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Let's make you blue. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I've done in my life that a lot of people would say like I probably shouldn't have done, but how I look, and I could think of it that way, but how I look at it is if I wouldn't have done those things, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be the person I am today. So, I had to go through I had to do some stupid stuff in my life in order to be where I'm at. So you'll get there, man. If you really want to be there, you'll get there. It's just making the decision and I know your situation's different. Like my situation's easy. I'm just one person. I do wherever the hell I want, when I want, for as long as I want. And you got kids and stuff. That makes life a little more challenging. So that's the only reason I'm really still in Michigan is because of my family. My nieces and nephews are primarily in Michigan. But otherwise, I'd much rather be in a different state, man. I would much rather be in a different state. Like Zone 7 Oh God, Zone 7 would be amazing. It'd be amazing. Like a South Carolina, West South Carolina. It would be so awesome. Yeah, I mean, or wait, they might be Zone 8. Maybe it's Western North Carolina that's 7. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, Zone 8 would be great. You could probably grow some tropical food if you were in Zone 8. As long as you did some greenhouses and a few interesting things. But yeah, just the mountainous, man, having like a natural spring on the property would be amazing. You know, I'm jealous of all those people, man. But I try not to be too jealous, right? Like, there's pros and cons with every situation. So, like, I don't know the politics of those states and, taxes and this, that, and the other. Like, do they tax their gold and silver buys, like bullion? Is it taxed? Like, see, that would suck. I don't get taxed on that. That would suck if I had to pay taxes. I'd be pissed. Oh, let's see. There you go, chap. You got now that you know that you only have a few more years, you can start planning it, because just moving out to the middle of nowhere, there's a lot of things to think about, right? You got a lot of stuff to buy if you're coming from the burbs, especially if like you're gonna need like a riding lawnmower. How many acres are you mowing? It depends upon the size of the zero turn you're gonna need. There's so many tools, man. Holy shit. I came from a freaking condo, so I didn't own anything. I didn't have to fix anything on the outside of my house. I didn't have to mow anything, nothing. I had nothing. I literally had nothing. And I had moved from Michigan to the West Coast and back to Michigan over the course of like 6 years, and sold all my stuff twice. So I didn't have much stuff at all, man. You got the stuff, right? There you go. That's cool. I mean, if I wasn't living in a condo before I moved out here, I would have had a lot more stuff. I still wouldn't have everything. I wouldn't have the zero turn to mow, 2+ acres, but not that I mow 2+ acres. I should mow 2+ acres, even though I don't. But I can't believe you guys are still in here listening to me ramble. But I guess there's not a lot going on today at the moment. I know Jersey was on, or was at least at noon. I don't know if he still is. Then I know there's some auctions going on tonight, but I guess I could look at these emails real fast since there's not a lot going on in chat. See what Raven has to say. I don't know if she saw all those vintage rounds I had up there. Oh, she did see it. Huh. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I'll be hitting her up. She's interested in some stuff. On what to? Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you, Chappie. Yeah, I'll work on that. I mean, I'm still in vacation mode, man. I almost cracked the beer before the stream. And I don't really drink, man, but where's all the gold? Cap says. Yeah, there's no gold, man. That's the thing, is like, I've been buying so much lately that I'm stretched too thin to buy gold. And the other thing is, you guys know me well enough to know that I look for a deal, right? So if I don't see a deal, I don't buy it. So just because it's gold, I'm not just gonna buy it, man. So like that shop that I went to where I bought, okay, not this stuff, that's from Silver Bowl, but that shop that I bought all of this stuff from, like 31 ounces, and it was all 30 of the 31, because 1 ounce is the Reckless Rolo, which I paid a premium on. The rest of this was all $4 over a spot when I bought it. And where was I going with this? What'd you ask me? Oh, the gold. So they had great price on the generic, right? like 4 over. It's not insane, right? It's not insane. Like if it was 3 or less, that I would call that really good deal on generic. Like you should back the truck up and buy as much as you financially can from that person that's selling like under 3 over, right? Because it's hard to find under 3 over. In my shops by me, it's 3.5 is usually the best deal I can get. So 4 is not bad. Okay, so, and the fact that they had the variety, that's why I bought so much. But their gold, I could have bought a 1 gram gold, and it would have been, I'm trying to remember her price. I think it was $80. Okay, that's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. But I know for a fact the same day I could get that same gram of gold for $70 or less somewhere else. So I know for a fact I could have. There was one a little farther north in Michigan. The day before, I could have bought $70 a gram of gold, or 75 in a TEP, right? So if it was like a PAMP or something that was still in the plastic, it would have been 75. But if it was a Lucy, it would have been 70. Well, I got local coin shops that a week before were at $70 for a gram of gold. So yeah, I mean, I almost bought some gold earlier from the other guys that were at 70, but I didn't do it because I know I've got shops by me where I can usually find gold at that price. The problem is sometimes they can't find the 1 grammers. But I'm hiding it. But I'd rather not buy a bunch of 1 grammers, man. I'd rather just save up and buy an ounce or half an ounce. And I prefer the old gold, man, the pre-33 stuff, to be honest with you. You gotta pay more for it, and something I didn't know, and I'm pretty sure it's true, but I guess I didn't know it. And you guys back me up if you know. I'm surprised I didn't know this. But I guess that goes to show I don't necessarily research certain things enough. But so this shop that was selling the gram of gold for like 80 or whatever, she had 3 different versions of 1 ounce gold. Okay, so she had the American Gold Eagle, she had the Buffalo, and then she had a one ounce Valcambi bar. And the cheapest option is the Valcambi bar, and then the Buffalo, and then the American Gold Eagle. I didn't know that the bar is actually cheaper than the Buffalo. I didn't know that. I thought the Buffalo was pretty much the cheapest gold you could buy, but apparently it's the Valcambi 1 ounce bar. So that's good to know, because if I'm ever going to buy a one ounce, I'm going to buy the bar. I am a bar guy anyways. So I like the bar. I just didn't realize that, and I guess part of that is I just don't see the Valcambi one ounce bar very often. I see the Buffaloes way more often. But yeah, she had all 3, and she said that, and I was like, wow, that's good to know. I wish I had the money to buy the bar, but I didn't have the money. No, I wouldn't have bought it from her anyways. She's that high on a 1 gram. Then I know I can get a better deal somewhere else, probably. Maybe, right? But that's the thing. It's like sometimes at the local level, you can't find the same thing at every shop. So sometimes that's why prices vary from shop to shop, because they got different stuff. Yeah, I don't know why bars are cheaper. Maybe it's just cheaper to make them? Like, because the circle has to be perfect? Well, I mean, the squares, rectangles still have to be perfect. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just harder to cut it out or whatever, make the mold. Whatever. I like bars anyways better. They stack better. They fit all together. They take up less space, so to speak. So, yeah, I think some bars look pretty sweet, But yeah, I guess that makes sense that they're for weight. That's what you always see in the movies, right? The big ass bars. Well, I mean, I don't know, Herman. I think there's a place in everybody's stack for copper. Maybe how hard is it? Is it easy to pour copper? Can you make pores out of copper? Because I think that would allow somebody to get a Herman pore at a really inexpensive price. That's just an idea. I mean, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. It might not work. Don't go crazy in case they don't sell. Don't blame me, but that's just an idea. If you can make your own pew pew, think about that, Herman. What you might be able to do with all that copper. Oh, it is? Oh, well, okay. I mean, I don't know, man. All I know is if you could make a pew pew, copper pew pew, and made a good looking one, I don't think you'd have a problem selling them. But I don't know, just an idea. But if it's hard to pour, it's hard to pour, and that might be why you don't see a lot of copper. All right, fair enough. It was just an idea. What's who is it that I see on the Sunday train? That's always doing the copper, pulling the copper out of engines. What's he doing with all his copper? He's selling it back as scrap, or is he melt it down and do something else with it? He's probably just selling it back on scrap. That must be what he's doing. Oh, yeah, Big Red. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's Big Red that's doing that? So he's just selling that back. He's not pouring that, right? Because he just pours silver, right? Yes, I didn't realize that was Big Red for some reason. That's funny. I never put that together. Wow, I must be really high on Sunday mornings then. Well, I usually am, but. Oh, he does pour copper. All right, so there you go, Herman. There's the man to ask about copper. Or maybe he'll take your copper off your hands. I don't know. He probably would want a hell of a deal, my guess, based upon how much copper that guy is pulling out of engines and stuff. Yeah, he always has a crap ton around. No, yeah, I know he's in Canada, Chappie, but he's not that far from me. He's up in Ontario somewhere. Because if he was planning on going to Tulsa and he was going to come down through Michigan and swing by the Coin Crew, and I think he was going to go with them. But then a tree fell in the back of his house or something, so he wasn't able to go. From my understanding, that's what happened. But yeah, I don't think he's that far from Michigan. Let's put it that way. What's going on, SGT? I saw you up on Crumplers this last week. What was that, Thursday night? I watched a little bit of the auction, but I was hanging with the family, so I didn't hang out for very long. Let me know if you're gonna do an auction anytime soon, man. I got a ton of stuff, a ton of new stuff. Raven's already seen some of it. I can tell you right now, she's interested in the unicorn. I mean, how could you not? Dude, this is the Tony alone on this coin is freaking killer. I almost kept it for my niece because the whole you get the whole palace or whatever in the background. But I mean, the back's not doing me anything for my niece, but the front's cool. So I know she's interested in that one. What else did she say? She said I think she was interested in the Swiss America. I hope she wasn't talking about the Rolo, because I'm not getting rid of the Rolo. The Rolo is staying in my stack. But yeah, and what else did she say? I think there's something else. I can't remember now. I'll have to look at the email again. Oh, this one. Of course, there had to be a bar on the list. The Oxford. So, yeah, I gotta get her prices on that. And then I know Chappie. What was it, Chappie? See, this is what happens when you smoke, man. I know you were interested in the price on the Vader. And what else was it? I gotta look back now. I can't believe I forget. Oh, the Aquarius. What did I do with the Aquarius? Oh, this thing? Yeah, that's cool, man. Is this Intaglio? I said that wrong, right? It's Intaglio. Or however you pronounce it. Everyone pronounce it. Oh, it is. I don't know if I can sell this to you, man. It does say it on there, doesn't it? I think I see it down there at the bottom. I always hold this off to the wrong place for you guys, but yeah, we'll see. I'll think about it. I'll think about it, chat. Can't guarantee I'll sell that one up. You start bidding now. Were you guys bidding on this thing? That's funny. I'd be game to doing bins on my channel, but I don't know if I can do auctions. And here's the reason I say that is because my setup is so crappy with my computer running off my phone and everything. But yeah, you guys are still going. That's awesome. I have to look and figure out how much I even paid for this. Where did this come from? Oh, this came from Cash Money. Did I win this on the race? I forgot to start writing everybody's name down, man. See, that's what happens when you get high, man. All right, Cash Money. I was supposed to write his name down. I got EUP. Damn, who else did I forget off of this list? Damn. Did I get it? SB30. Is that it? Shit. I think that's it. That might be it. There was a lot of eBay on that pile of crap. The Tone Unicorn? What about the Tone Unicorn SGT? That's set aside for Raven. But yeah, it's cool as hell, man, isn't it? I mean, she already asked me to. Well, okay, so she asked me to give her a price on it. Yeah. Oh, the Aquarius. Chappie and the Aquarius. I'll give you a price, Chappie, later. It might be a couple days. Don't rush me, man. I'm on vacation mode still. Especially with Tuesday being a day off. It's like, I'll be on vacation mode until Wednesday, man. Even though I got to work Monday, it's still going to be on vacation mode. I'm not going to coin shop Monday, though. I can't afford to, man. I've decided. I can't afford to go to a coin shop until I sell a certain amount worth of my stuff, because I just can't afford to do it, man. I killed myself. Yeah, I mean, I could text her too. No, I don't even know if I got her. No, I think, do I ever? Maybe I don't ever sell her. I don't know. I don't know, man, but I mean, some of y'all didn't see this. How long's 420 been in here? Did 420 just get in here? Because I got these from the coin crew. 2 of them. That's all they had. I would have bought more, but Squirrel only pulled out 2. So I'm definitely keeping 1. The other one is probably going to be available. So I know Kiko likes it. She collects maples, so it's kind of a play off the maple leaf, right? So I have a funny feeling there'll be some interested parties on that one. Is that one yours? Look at all I was trying to bend and stuff. Yeah, next time maybe I'll get some prices together first. But the problem is some of the stuff I opened live, so I wouldn't even be able to price out unless I knew it was in the package. So, but yeah, it's just to show you guys some of the stuff that will be available. Most of this stuff will probably be available. There might be a couple items up there that I'm not, like the Rolos. I'm keeping those 2 Rolos for sure. This one will probably go up because I already have it. But I couldn't leave it at the coin shop. There's no way I can do that. And like the Dragon Bar, I'm probably keeping. Although I might have the 2021 already, so it's possible I'll sell it. But I don't know, man. I really like these bars. Even if I already have this one, I might just keep it. And I'll probably keep the Beskar, even though I already have that one too. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Superman. I have no idea. Or all this stuff. Like this, I'll probably be racing stuff, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the Colorado Spin. Chappie says is I like picking it up or just before I picked it up. Cap, seriously, there's no gold, man. There is no gold. I apologize. There should be gold, but there is no gold. There's no gold. There almost was gold. There's copper, but there's no gold. Sorry, man. There's high premium stuff, like the surfboard, but there's no gold. Sorry. I know I should have some gold, and I have the gold sniping farmer. I know, man. I have gold, Cap. I just didn't buy any gold recently, so the gold I have is still locked away, man. It is locked away. Yes, I have gold. Obviously, I have gold. I think everybody in this channel has seen me buy gold at some point, probably, but I think somebody was just talking about the Narco Lib. Who was that? Was it Nerd Analyst? Somebody, man. I swear, was it Nathan Glass? Somebody has a Narco Lib, I thought. I thought so, man. I can't remember who it was, man, but I swear I've seen one. Maybe they're asking too much for it. Herman bought a kilo of silver crystal. Wow. Oh, okay. Nice. I considered buying a kilo kook. I didn't do it because I know I can get it cheaper elsewhere. But I don't know if it's the same one or not. But bust it out. Cap, come on, man. It's not that easy. Is it that easy for you to bust out like your expensive precious metals? Because it's not that easy for me to just be busting stuff out, man. I don't. I got stuff in multiple locations, and they're all locked up pretty tight. What's up, Farm? What's up, Tony? I mean, yeah. Next time, dude. I've done a video on most of my gold. Not all of it, obviously, but I did that short, which is really cool because you can see almost all my gold in 60 seconds. It's not all of it. I'll never show everything, but it's a good chunk of it. Let's put it that way. You don't have much, or you're lying, right? That's why you're laughing. I'm sure you're lying, Cat. Cat be freaking winning gold, man, winning races and stuff. Yeah, William, I can usually get a gram of gold for $70, assuming that they have a gram. But yeah, I mean, if let's just say gold's around 1950-ish. I mean, I'd have to do the math. But most of, well, I shouldn't say most. Some of the local coin shops near me will sell it to me for less than $14 over melt. I want to say they're way lower than that. Because I think that I want to say they're like 10% over melt for like 2 of them. But they don't have the small stuff very often because people buy it because it's fairly inexpensive to buy small pieces of gold, like, fractional gold at that price. So yeah, they usually don't have it very long. I have to literally walk in like the day after they bought it to find it. I can find 1/10 pretty pretty common. And I'd be paying close to the same thing, right? They do the same percentage over melt typically, unless it's something special. Yeah, I need to start buying more heavy bars, I think. Silver bars and gold. But I just find such good deals on the 1 ounce rounds that it's hard to pass them up. You know, like if I wouldn't have bought 30 freaking ounces of like 1 ounce rounds, I could have bought something else from them. But like I said, it was the best deal in the store. So I'm always gonna go with the best deal. Because regardless, it's weight, right? Just weight. If anything, if worse comes to worse, and like nobody wants it or whatever, the internet goes down tomorrow and I can't sell it, it's still weight. I can always sell it at local coin shop. And it's possible that some of these rounds, one of my local coin shops may pay me a premium on some of those rounds where I bought them at a generic value. So I could like basically break even or maybe even make a little off a couple of the rounds. Perth Gold Koala. Do they make a gold koala? I know they make the gilded ones. Do they make actual gold ones? Oh, Proof Gold Koalas. I see that SG said that. Okay. I didn't know they made that. I guess it makes sense they make that. 85 to 90. Wow, William. That sucks, in my opinion. That just means, well, I mean, are you talking about just like a 1 gram, like a loose Valcambi? Like a breaker bar 1 grammer? Or are you talking about like a PAMP in the assay? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the assay. I always want to call it a TEP, even though it's like all the names are hilarious, man. Like like those the Perth ones that come in the elongated ones, right? Those are called the Littleton. Like what the hell, man? Seriously? Like why can't you just call them all the same thing? Oh, you trying to tell me to change the music? It has been on a while. I always forget, man. There's not many options on here, man. Oh, that one might be worse. Yeah, like, oh, okay, so just generic. Well, that sucks, William. I mean, maybe it's just because there's not enough competition around you. Because, like in the Metro Detroit area, there's a lot of shops. If you count the pawn shops as well, and like down in Indiana, where I got this pretty good deal on this silver, there's like 3 coin shops. The problem is one of them was closed, and the other one. I think he misunderstood me on the phone because he told me his generic silver was at $28. And that was when spot was like $22.80. So it was under 23. So I'm like, you're 5 over? Okay. And then I asked him about something else. And he's like, yeah, those are $27.50. And I was just like, what? How is it less expensive than your generic? He confused the hell out of me to where I was like, yeah, I don't even think I necessarily want to go to this shop. Anyways, I blew all my money at this other shop anyway, so it's irrelevant. Next year, maybe I'll check that other shop out, just see what the hell is going on. Because I'll tell you what, when I was in Grand Rapids and I hit that one shop, and I don't know if you all saw this because it's fallen down. And some of you came in late. So the one shop where I found all I bought was this koala. Speaking of koalas, high relief, ultra cameo. I asked him about any other shop, and I was like, yeah, there's that one, right? And he's like, yeah. He's like, but you don't want to go there. He has nothing. And I'm like, oh, it's a waste of my time. He's like, yeah. So I don't believe most coin shop owners when they talk about another coin shop because they tend to exaggerate or they don't know because they haven't been there in a long time anyways. So I went. and it was an additional probably 30 minutes round trip out of my way. But I went because I was in the area, and I was like, I don't know when I'll be in the area again. I might as well check it out. He might be full of shit. He might not know. And okay, the guy didn't have nothing. He didn't have a lot, but his prices were ridiculous. I mean, he was like, I want to say he was close to like $30 an ounce on generic. And I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I'm buying other places for like 26, 27, and you're like 30. No. So I like just laughed. I asked him a couple things on what a couple things were, and when I heard the prices, I just laughed. Oh, what would I pay for this? Oh, I bet that 5-ouncer must be a major slab, because this thing is thicker than hell, just as a 1-ounce high relief. Yeah, the 2014 high relief PF69 Ultra Cameo. This is one of the first 2000 struck. What did I pay for this? What did I pay for this? I paid $50. I shouldn't even say it out loud because I'm gonna probably sell it. But no, I paid $50. I'll probably race it like 6 for 10 or something, to where I just make like $5 after shipping. Just because I know somebody that collects koalas or something will get way more enjoyment out of having this than I will. You know, it's cool. It's the only one I have or ever own. But I couldn't leave it in a shop. It's just, for me, finding Perth locally is just so difficult. Whenever I find it, I try to buy it. This is because I know there's a lot of people in the coin community that love Perth. I like Perth stuff. If I had to get stuck with it, I wouldn't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas there's other stuff, if I bought it and I got stuck with it, I might be like, that sucks. Why'd I buy that? Thinking somebody might. Yeah. So I tend to just buy stuff that I like in case I get stuck with it, so to speak. Or not that I get stuck with it, but that I'm willing to part with it, but nobody ends up buying it. Let's put it that way. Let's use it like that. I did it under my hat. Oh, you were researching it for yourself? Is that what William's trying to say? I mean, I'll probably end up racing it just because of the price point, but I mean, if somebody wants to buy it from me, I'm open, you know, shoot me an email. Yeah, that's crazy, 420, but I mean, that's the thing, is you say your local coin shop, it must mean you only have one. So that's the problem. You don't have the competition, right? Like if I drive down into Toledo, which is the closest coin shop to me, and they're big. It's a big coin shop. I've heard that the owner is like a millionaire, and he like doesn't even need to be in business, but it's just like something for him to do. He's an older gentleman. He's there pretty much every day. I see him. He's sitting in there. I mean, he's not waiting on anybody, but he's sitting in there, and they ask him questions from time to time. They're pricey. They're not that high though. They're usually 5 over. So I don't usually buy from them, but they're the ones that'll have like these, the Navy, Army, Air Force, and Marine ones. They'll have stuff like that I can't find at some of my other coin shops. So I go there anyways, and occasionally I buy a few things from them. Like I bought the silverback bars there. That's the only place I've been able to find them locally. So they'll have stuff like that, but they're not the best deal in town. But like I said, it's a give and take, right? Because I can't find that same item somewhere else where I might be able to get it for a couple dollars less. So you just have to, I just make a decision. Is it worth the extra couple bucks? You know, and I'm not going to buy a Buffalo from them because I can get the same Buffalo cheaper, but if it's something I can't find somewhere else and just costs a couple extra bucks, I might do it. It just depends upon what it is, you know. Like even if I would have found this for a couple bucks more, I would have probably bought it just because of how cool it is. I've never seen one, and I know there's a lot of people interested in the ships. I mean, somebody else has probably seen it. Somebody that collects ship coins might already have it. They might already have it, but. And I don't know if it's vintage, but it looks and feels vintage to me. So that's another reason why I bought it. Because I gravitate towards the older stuff typically. Got out some gold. Well, the problem is I sold all my cheap gold. I sold all those, or I got rid of all those 1/100th of an ounce, which were the least expensive gold I own. I think I still have a couple half grammers, but I mean, I might get there at some point, Kat, but I don't know if my stream's quite there yet. Well, yeah, this is just me taking advantage of Tulsa, right? Because I would never be able to stream this time of day on a Sunday. You got the coin crew typically going. You got a lot of really cool stuff. Typically, it's just not happening today. What's up, Frostbite? Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you. OPM bar with a mushroom stamped on it last. Interesting. The OPMs are vintage. I mean, that's Ohio Precious Metals, which I'm almost positive that Chappie would probably know, but I'm pretty sure OPM doesn't exist anymore. But I just see the OPM rounds, and they're all typically the same round. I should show Frosty this. Why is Frostbite into ship coin? As some people always hear the word shit, even though it's ship. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know who makes it, other than it says finest purity silver. Is that the name of a company back in the day? It's an interesting name if that's what it is. But yeah, it's tight. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Huge fan of fungus. Nice. Okay. I mean, I love me some mushrooms. Want to trade? Yeah, I mean, it's possible, Frostbite. Shoot me an email if you don't already have my email. It's in my about page. Shoot me an email and throw something out there, and we'll go from there. Let's put it that way. Because otherwise, I know if I jump up on Crumpler's open panel on what is it, Monday? Sailor will be all about it too. I know there's definitely a few of you out there that like the ships. Although Sailor could have it. I don't know. I have no idea. I know there's a lot of you Navy guys. you Navy guys love the ships, man. You love the ships. Yeah, Frosty, that was good timing because that's how I roll. Anybody that's seen my streams or my mail calls or local pickups knows if you see something in my stream that you like, let me know. And there's a high probability that I'm willing to let it go. Not everything though. There's definitely gonna be some stuff that I will not sell. But I'll let you know right away if it's something I'm gonna keep or not. Oh, he does the whole series. I'm sub to him. I was in a stream for a little bit towards the end today. And I think I've seen somebody talking about that series, or I've seen an episode of that series. One of the two. Oh, paratrooper coins. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one. I want that sniper round by Silver. Is it Silver Shield or Intaglio? Is it Intaglio that makes the sniper round? I think it is. I want that round so bad, but I'm not willing to pay what I have to pay to get it right now. So I'll wait until I can. I tried to win that thing in games when like months ago. Oh, you do, Frostbite? Okay. Huh? Hey, that could be our trade, maybe. We'll have to make sure we're both comfortable with the trade, obviously. But there you go. That might be, if you're interested, that could be something you might want to come with on the email. It might get my attention. Because man, I tried winning that thing in races for the longest time, and I couldn't win the race I needed to win to get it. So, but that's cool. Might have a different way of getting it. That's awesome. It's good to know. But seriously, where's Silver Bull? Because does anybody know why is he giving out? How did he get this? Because just says live coin Q&A. Did he get this from like somebody else? Did he get this free? Did he pay to have this sticker done? I don't get it because it doesn't do anything about Silver Bowl 30. But it came with all this stuff, so I just don't know. Is he just throwing that in there as an extra little freebie for me or something? Yeah, that's cool, Frostbite. Shoot it to me. All right, 420. I'll keep my eye out. I mean, besides for like this round with the Navy, Air Force, Army, and Marines, I've seen the Army Reserves. I think I've seen like maybe the Marine Reserves. I've seen a few reserve ones. I've seen police ones. I don't think I've ever seen a paratrooper one, man. I don't think so. Oh, what's up, Inglorious? How you doing, man? Oh, so that's Q&A. That's an actual channel. Oh. Who's the Coin Q&A channel? Is that made up of other people that I know that have their own channel, or is that a specific channel with specific YouTubers and I'm just not privy to that channel apparently? Yeah, 420. Have you seen my reject coins? I've got some Intaglio rejects. I have those actually pretty close by because they're in a book. Oh, it's a channel. Well, yeah, I know it's a channel, but I was just wondering if it was like Coin and Around's channel where you've got like multiple YouTubers on it that aren't, you know what I'm saying? Like Ghost Nancy's got her own channel, even though she's on that channel, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like a collaboration channel is where I was going with that. Monday night's live Q&A. I bet I've seen that, but the problem is I'm in everybody else's channels probably that night. Also, is Paula's? Okay. All right. So it is like a collab. Okay. That's interesting. You threw that one in there. Huh. Maybe he didn't know he did it. Oh, you'd like to see him? All right, I got him nearby. Hold on. Let me grab him. All right, so one of my local coin shops, his wife had like two of these books. They were a collection. Oh, I've got other stuff in here. I forgot. There was her collection, and they ended up having them out for sale, and I scooped up basically about half of the whole collection, I think. But let me find the Intaglio rejects. So these are just some Intaglios though that I have. Oh, so that one's a reject. Get that out. So this is actually one that Ike's girl would probably really dig. This is the Dolphins. I think she has the original around. You can see how it's stamped reject. So apparently there was damaged coins. Like you can see how it's damaged right there. And instead of them like remelting them or whatever, they decided to just stamp reject on them and sell them. So you could specifically ask, well, this is what the gal told me that put this collection together. She said you could specifically buy the reject ones, but it was kind of like you can go on like SD Bullion and buy like, let's say Buffalo Rounds random years or whatever. That's kind of what the rejects were. They were just random rejects. You didn't know. These are all rejects. I didn't realize that. Okay. So we'll go through all of them for you then. Got a lot of them. So you can see how messed up it is. That's why I'm not too concerned with touching these either. But that's the Wendigo. And then they stamp reject on it. And then you've got So I don't even know what some of these are. They're hard to make out. Some of them, like you can see the girl with her hands in her hair. I don't know what round this is, but yeah, there's another reject. And you got this one with the spear and the lion or something. So I've seen a couple of these on eBay for sale, and you can't get them for under like 40. So this is the same one as above. Oh, it's a duplicate. Slightly different damage, though. Oh, sorry, you guys are on the screen. This is damaged in a different place, but it's the same coin as above. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. And you guys already saw that one. And then you got this squonk, or whatever that's called. So yeah, she was apparently collecting the rejects. She's got a bunch of them. And Cash Money said some of them are really hard to find, the rejects. So this is the Beast of Busco. And then for whatever reason, I've got the Britannia sitting in there. Oh, and that's just the Vikings Valhalla. What the hell do I have it written here? Oh, this is Germania. Oh, yeah. Oops, forgot about that being in there. I thought it was Britannia at first. I was like, what's that doing in there? I wouldn't have that in this book. What else is in here that's rejects? So I think they were alien. Yeah, there they are. I was gonna say, I know they were alien ones. So there's the one over Rio. You can see the damage. You can see that little circle. But it almost seems like that's from when they slapped reject on it. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Like there has to be something else that's damaged, I think. I don't know. Or that's over the area where it was damaged. Whatever. But they're stamped by the minute. So there's the Egypt or the Mayan one. I'm not even watching chat. There's the Paris one. And then there's two of these Kremlin ones. So this one, with the reject on the back. And then this one has the reject on the front. So there's damage on different sides of the coin, or round, I should say. So that's kind of cool. They have both of those. And then there's a bunch of other coins in here, but those are the Intaglio rejects, in case you're curious on what any of those look like. What's up, Pedro? Hey, Pedro. You're obviously still in here. You just said something. I don't have it out because I packed everything up before I went on vacation. But I do have a Wounded Warrior token. I think you've seen it. I've seen it on somebody else's chat. Somebody else has one. But I want to gift it to you. So my email's in my About page. Shoot me an email with your address. I'm going to send it to you. You deserve it. Unless you already have one. If you already have one, let me know. I'll send it to MLZB. But you're my first choice. So you let me know. If you know what I'm talking about. It's been in some of my other videos. And it's on the thumbnail of some of my videos. So it would be pretty easy to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're welcome, man. And now, now I've got, thanks to SB30, I got 9 of the alien ones to add to my collection of reject intaglios that I have. So yeah, I might start taking stuff out of this book, and it might just end up being like an intaglio book. It holds, I think, 36 coins. So that would be cool. Wait, No. 24? No, 9 times 4. 36. Yeah, 36. So, yeah. I wish I had the other book, to be honest with you. The other dude got it. He must have bought enough to get the book as well. I wish I would have just bought everything. What's up, Nickel and Dime? How you doing? Nice to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Oh, yeah. No problem, Pedro. Yeah. Just shoot me an email with your shipping. I'll shoot it out to you. I'll probably just send it snail mail. But yeah, I'll send it out to you. I mean, if anybody's deserving of a Wounded Warrior token, it's you, man. Yeah, I heard MLCB's already starting to get some donations already. That I can only imagine how much money you guys are going to be able to raise on the next one with that much notice. You guys let me know if you want to re-see anything. I'm telling you, man, this is some killers. I mean, Snoop's already wanting to get the 08. I can see why, dude. That spider web on the 08, that's just sick. I can see why people like the 08. Because the 07, like, it's not as cool. It's still cool. I like the little river or whatever is going on down there, but that spider web is way cooler. And the 13's pretty nice though, man. I mean, I like the birds. They're cute. But yeah, gotta love the Perth, man. Gotta love the Perth. Oh, Lee. Yeah, well, Lee, I showed him off earlier. You weren't in here, and Snoopy wanted that 08, and I was like, well, I originally bought these for Lee because I know he needs some, but I don't know if he can afford them right now. So, so you let me know, Lee. Though I'm hanging on to them specifically for you because you asked for them, but I got one more coop coming, but I don't think it's a year you need. So, oh, you have the 08. I thought you needed 02 through 08. Did you get the 08 for me already? I can't even remember what I sold you. Yeah, some of them do. I got some good deals on these, Pedro. But as Lee knows, I'll look for stuff for people, but I'm not paying any crazy premiums unless they tell me ahead of time that they're willing to pay some crazy premium. Otherwise, if I think the premium's too high, I don't buy it. I don't care if I see it or not. But yeah, there's a limit to my madness. There's a limit. I got a pretty good deal because what I did with this guy was on eBay, and I bought the 13 at what I think for like $30. I think I got this for $30. But then there was some shipping, right? So, and I think he had these up for like buy it now for like $50 each or something. So I emailed him and I'm like, yeah, dude, I just bought you a 2013. I'm interested in those other two, but I can't spend that much. Are you willing to like blah blah blah? And so he put an offer in, make an offer on those, and I put it in, and he took my offer. I couldn't believe he took my offer. I thought he was going to counter, but he took it. So I got him to what I thought was pretty good. So, I'm doing good, Kraken. How you doing? This is you were asking about a high relief the other day, but this is the only high relief I've got currently. I know this is different. You were talking about a kook and had some special wording, Philadelphia or something. I can't remember what you said. But yeah, I don't know. Somebody in here might know. There's a lot of smart people in here on Perth stuff. They might know the answer to your question. Oh, Voter Pedro might be talking about like the early 90s or something. I know like those typically are pretty pricey. I mean, there's a lot of them. I think it just comes down to the mintages of those kooks, right? The lower the mintage typically, because I think it's the 04 or something that's crazy price. I might be wrong on that. But I thought that's what I've heard. The 04 is like ridiculous. Good to know, Joe. Lurk all you want, man. You definitely can lurk. I mean, there's 17 people in here, so there's definitely people lurking, which is totally fine. I mean, each his own, man. I'm in stream sometimes and I lurk. The problem is the gauze usually pull the lurkers out. Oh, Jay Catching sold you some stuff about for Pedro. Nice. Janice is awesome, man. Yeah, the 04. I think you're right, Lee. I think it's the lowest mintage is that 04 because I hear a lot of chatter about that 04. So if I sell enough, man, I'm gonna go buy those 2 10-ounce kooks up at that one shop near me because I can't believe what they were asking. And if silver can stay under 23 until I can get there, I think I can get him cheaper than the last time what he told me last time, because I think silver was like 24 then. So, and when you talk about when you're going 10 ounces every dollar, man, that starts adding up. All right, man. I don't have, unless you guys want me to go back over something, but there's not much left to go over, I don't think. I don't know, you guys leave them in the, what would you do? Leave them in the 2x2s? Or would you pull them out and put them in inexpensive, because I have some inexpensive capsules. I don't have airtights, but I got some inexpensive capsules. I'm almost thinking about just leaving them in 2x2s since they're nicely labeled. I mean, I could scratch that off. I mean, that is what I paid, but I figured for that coin, even a little spotty, it's worth 6. It's worth 6 over. Oh yeah, the Peed Fort. That's what I was remembering. What I couldn't remember. Oh, the reverse proof. See, I know one of my local coin shops has a wedge tail reverse proof, and it's probably a high relief, but I don't think it's the 2 ounce. And there might be a difference between the 2 and 1 as far as this Peed Fort enhanced. I should cut and paste that into like an internet search. See what comes up. Oh, Compton, what's going on, man? Trinity Blue. Welcome to the Smurf Club. I don't know, anybody into Cadillacs? I think that's a pretty cool round. I guess I could bust one of these open. I didn't even open these. I just showed the boxes. I should probably look at it, make sure Cash actually put the coin in here. Oh yeah, that's cool. Don't make it easy to get that thing out of there. There's like no indentation anywhere. Like, really? Like, I could only see a female with nails just being pissed. Because, like, that's insane. Like, how are you? Is there a trick in these that you guys know of? Like, what the hell? Is it not supposed to come out? Like, there's nowhere to push on the back. Like, what the hell? What the? I mean, dude, seriously, like I want to pull out a screwdriver, but I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But this is me off. I just want to see the other side. Oh, I got it. Maybe. Oh, I had part of it. I can get like just a little bit of it to pop out, but then I can't get the rest of it to come up. What the frick, man? There you go, Compton. That's pretty much what I do, man. Oh, there we go. Holy smokes. Finally got the thing out. What a struggle. I mean, it's a cool coin, though. That is a cool coin. What's going on? All I saw was something about making monkey noise. This is a 2022, so I don't think this is new. I don't know though. I mean, I got it. I mean, they're 5,000. See, 2022. So I don't think that's new. Somebody else probably knows better than me. But 33.65 of 5,000. I mean, I binned it off of cash money, so my guess is he's probably had it for a while if he's putting it up for bin. So I'm gonna say it's probably not the new Superman. It's probably last year's Superman. But it's a cool Superman. I mean, it's this one here. What year is this? 2023? Yeah, see, there's the 2023. Well, this is not a box either, but that's the 2023. I like that 2022 is way cooler than this, in my opinion. I mean, it's still cool. He's in like movement instead of standing there. I even got the colorized of that, but yeah, I guess this would be the new one, right? Is this 2023? I just don't like it as much, man, to be honest with you. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like the 2022, to be honest with you. If I was going to keep one right now out of all three, including the colorized, I'd keep the 2022 in the box. That's just me. To each his own. And we got the Flash. This is 2022 as well. Ooh, this is 1,032. Much lower number. I have a feeling this one's going to be a nightmare to get up. Oh, I was going to say it was partially up, but that did not help me because it's back down completely. Oh, it gives me a chance to look at chat while I try to get this stupid thing out of here. I get why they make it so tight so it doesn't fall out, but why they don't have like the little area where your finger can go down in there and get the coin out, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, whoever did this packaging should lose their job, man. I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, somebody comes over to look at your coin, you're like, yeah, give me 30 minutes and I'll get it out. Like, there's got to be something else I can use, but I don't want to, you know, use the pen cap because I'm tired of this taking forever. There we go. All right. There's your last year's Flash. Nice. I like them, man. They're cool. Probably won't hang on to them, but maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm hanging on to the surfboard, though. I'm not selling that. At least not anytime soon. I'll probably have to get kind of desperate for money if I sell that. I mean, I'd sell this over like a 10-ounce bar probably, just because that's who I am. But that's a cool piece, man. You gotta get at least one or two cool pieces a year, I think. Otherwise, it's too boring stacking. You know, you gotta reward yourself occasionally with something that's a little bit more than just generic. At least that's how I look at it. Well, yeah, that would be the smart thing to do. Frostbite, I might have to do that, man. Yeah, I'll do that for the future. Smart, good call. I definitely got some ribbon laying around here somewhere. Rubber band, yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Yeah. I think if you know that there's going to be a new series of anything, buying a tube of the first year of that series is probably always a good idea. Because like, look at the Hildegard, just as an example. Holy crap, man! That thing in just 1 year, price of that coin almost doubled, man. It's crazy. Nice. I got a bunch of Call Morgans. I'm not gonna trade them in though. I don't think for a while. I think silver would have to get quite a bit higher for me to do it. I just like them as constitutional at this point. Because it's basically, I paid a little bit more than what I would pay for like Benji's, but not crazy amount more. So. No, there you go. Compton. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever buy a CC Morgan, but that's just me. I'd rather have a generic 10 ounce than a CC. But that's just me. That's who I am. Well, that's why we're all different, and that's why they make a bunch of different stuff. So we're all the same, and we all just wanted CC Morgans, or we all just wanted generic 10 ounces, and you wouldn't have a lot of choices out there. You guys like the thumbnail of Keith and Angel and myself? It was at the end of me being there that they're like, "Oh, let's get a picture." And then it's funny about Keith is he's like, "We had to take 3 pictures. We ended up taking 4, but we had to take 3 because Keith's like, we got to change who's in the middle. That way everybody gets a chance in the middle." And I'm thinking to myself, like, does it really matter? But okay, I can do that. No problem. Yeah, Coin Crew is awesome, man. They're cool people. They are basically who they are on YouTube. No joke. Like just down to earth, funny. And Keith was basically who he is on YouTube too, trying to sell me everything. He at one point it was like he said something to me, and I was like, dude, seriously, Keith, I don't think you can get me to buy anything. And he's like, oh, I can get you. I bet you I can get you to buy me something. And at first I was like, you can't get me to buy it. And I'm like, oh wait, you're gonna give me an offer so good that I can't refuse. And then I'm thinking to myself, should I actually take him up on this bet and then I get a good deal? Like, yeah, let me hear this, like, you can't refuse deal. But no, I didn't do that. I ended up buying those 2 420 rounds or whatever. But I should have done it. It would have been interesting to see what he would have thrown at me as his like too good of a deal to pass up. Knowing me, he probably would have tossed some gold. But I don't know. He doesn't like to sell his gold for cheap, so I don't know what he would have offered me. Wow. Yeah, that would be cool. That's the thing with Germania, man. Is I don't think I've come across one local coin shop that around me that has any Germania. Like, they look at me like I'm weird when I ask them, like, do you have any Germania? Because usually I'm like, do you have any Perth? Do you have any Nui, Germania? Those are usually the first 3 things I ask them. Then I'll go into like Samoa and a bunch of other ones too, but they usually look at me funny when I say Germania, like they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Seriously, I don't think I've ever found besides for the 2 Germanias that I got in the book, which were her private collection. I don't think I've seen anywhere else. I wish I did. They're nice. I like them. Oh, so you think he would have offered me a new elephant rounds? Maybe, but if he cracked the tube open at the show, he probably wouldn't have offered me that then. Because I don't think he would have wanted to crack it before the show. I don't know. Who knows, man, Frost? But my guess is he would have pulled something out of one of the display cases in the shop, because that's primarily what he was kind of pulling out and asking me if I wanted to buy, was stuff that was in the display cases. Those 420 rounds were not. Like, I literally was like, you got any pot leaf for 420 rounds? And Angel left, went in the back and came back with those two. And then I asked him for the price, and Keith's like, looks at Angel, and then Angel's like, what? How much? And Keith's like, I don't know, you decide. They finally threw out a price. It was funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably wanted to crack it at the show, right? So you could see him crack it. And you guys knew that they were all BU and hadn't been opened before, you know? That's where I'm going with that. And they were probably already packed up, because by the time I got there, it was Saturday late afternoon, and they were probably leaving Monday. Yeah, I think Keith said Monday morning. So they probably had most of the stuff packed up, or in a safe ready to go, or wherever they had them stashed, you know. I haven't been stacking any platinum. I've considered it. I think it just comes down to the price, right? With everything I do, it's just going to come down to, well, first of all, most of my shops don't have it. I do know one of my shops that has pretty good pricing on gold does usually have the platinums, but they usually have the 1/10 ounce rounds. I'd probably prefer to have a bar of some sort, but I've been asking about platinum, and I'm considering it. I think it's probably would be good to have at least some in your stack. Yeah, I don't like Tony says definitely do it, and Frostbite says not huge on it. I think it's one of those things where it can't hurt to have some, right? Just like copper. Can't hurt to have some copper. Herman's looking to unload a bunch of copper. If you guys don't have any copper in your stack and you want some copper, hit up Herman. He's got a bunch he's trying to get rid of. I think he just needs to open up that money to be able to buy something else. Not that he doesn't care about copper. You know how it is. I think that's the summer. I think it's kind of, I don't know, is that typical of summer for precious metals, or typically down? Because I know that's like how crypto usually is. I think the stock market does that a lot of times. There's a whole thing about walk away in May. So I think June's usually a bad month for just about every investment, isn't it? With the exception of maybe real estate. What? Platinum kook? 1/10, Tony? That's got to have one hell of a premium, if that's what you're saying. Been on this stupid music for a while. I can't believe I'm still streaming. I'm not even doing anything. Oh, Lee sent me this Kookaburra list again. Is it updated? Must be updated. What's the best bar I own, Joe? I mean, what do you mean by that? I mean, my favorite bar? Or best as in most valuable bar? Or, I mean, there's a lot you can do with on that. I mean, I just got to know where you're going with it, I guess. What? That's one hell of a list, Lee. Oh, that's what you own. Oh, okay. Excuse me. That makes more sense. I thought that's what you needed. I was like, wait a minute. There's no way. Oh, Circle. Finally. He finally emailed me? Circle Gold? I've been looking for his email or his address. All right, cool. I'll be able to respond to it. I could not find his email. And I've been looking for him on streams, and I have not been able to find him. I'm finally glad he finally emailed me. Sweet. Grabbed a couple 110 Platinum Kooks from... Huh. How long ago did you do that, Tony? All right, Frostbite. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you popping in. Well, this is like one of those things about diversifying, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So having a little platinum can't hurt. I would say probably having a little palladium couldn't hurt either. Maybe even having some nickel, you know, like get a bunch of old Canadian nickels that are mostly 99% nickel. Yeah, Compton, I would just, the thing about fractional is it's all about the price, right? Because the premiums. So yeah, I would just say just get whatever you can that is the best deal. Because in the long run, it doesn't matter if it's a gram or a 1/10 or an ounce, right? The best deal you can get now, the better you're going to be off in the future. But just my thoughts. Oh, a month ago? Okay, Tony. I think I remember that. Or him having them, at least. Yeah, Golden Cash is a cool guy for sure. I mean, I was just trying to get to the bottom of what you're trying to imply, Joe. That's all. I mean, if you're asking for my favorite bar, I don't know, to be honest with you. I would really have to look at them again. I've got a pretty sick bar coming in the mail soon though from Golden Cash. God, what bar was it? He had two of them. He sold one to Oregon, I believe, and I just bought the other one. I still can't believe nobody was buying it. He was at $285, which is, it's not as cheap as I could buy a 10-ouncer, but I mean, it's definitely not super premium either. I mean, you'd be lucky to get an Engelhard for under like $3. Probably you're going to be paying like $320. I can't remember what National was it. A National? It's a different kind of looking bar. So I snatched it up. I literally just bought it Thursday night? Friday night? I think it was Thursday night. And then I bought a 2-ounce Reckless off of them too. 2-ounce Reckless bar. He only had one left. There were 2 of them. I can't believe somebody bought one but not both, because I tried to buy both of them. He's like, only have one. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I wanted both of them. Still can't believe somebody only bought one. It's so weird. I don't think they're the same bar though. Like, you know, sometimes they'll be the same bar, antique, they're gunmetal, and the other one's not. I think they were different bars, but I mean, I don't have one yet, Joe, but eventually I'm going to be planning on getting myself a really big bar. Like, I mean, I want to get like a 100-ouncer. That'll be my favorite bar once I pull that off. Or like one of those old school 100-gram Eagle Hearts, or I think there's 100-ounce Eagle Hearts too, right? Pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't have anything that big right now, just because I've never really dropped that much at one time. Oh, there you go. Geiger's not a bad bar to have if that's the only bar you have. Some people aren't bar people, Compton. Some people will prefer the rounds, man. I like the bars, but you can't get the same stuff on the bars as some of the coins and rounds. So that's why I don't have all bars. You know, like you just can't get everything that way. I wish you could. Like, it would be great if they. What's up, Can? It would be cool if like every single coin or round they also made as a bar. That would be awesome. But they don't do it. Like a Kookaburra as a bar. Oh man, that'd be cool. All right, you too, Tony. See you, man. Appreciate you popping in. And I'm just literally the filler channel at this point, I think. Today. Steadily, just a few people in here. Yeah, I got to do more research on these. I still don't know what that first word is. It looks like SHARL, Cheryl? I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell it says. But I just like the look of those. How dark they are. It's super toned. And there are 3 different ones. I think it might be Angel. I think she collects 1973 stuff. I think that's the year. There's definitely a 70-some year that she collects. I thought it's 73. I might be wrong, but if it is, I need to make sure she sees those. She might already have them. She's probably right. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to see? Maybe you didn't see? Like the Reckless. The Tigers mauling the people. Is this their like lunar series? Is that what's going on? I mean, I see the lunar calendar. It must be. That means I have one of what? 12? It's 13. It sucks. It's a lot of collecting. Why not collect that series? We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, if you need more bars there, Compton, let me know. I mean, I can hook you up. You just get like 10 right now, like all together. You know? No problem. You know, we can load you up. This flag bar is pretty cool. Cheryl? Joseph Winters? Oh, okay. That's cool, Compton. Appreciate that. So that's an E, huh? That's weird because it doesn't look like the E in Joseph. So like that does not look like an E. I'm sorry. The E in Winter and Joseph looks totally different. That's why I think it might be an A. I don't know, man. I'm just going off of what I see. I have no idea. Or maybe it's Cheryl, but it's with an A and not an E. You know what I'm saying? It's just spells her name with an A. I don't know, man. Oh, that's interesting. That's funny. So it's almost Pedro. It's almost like that Val Kilmer movie with the lion. What was that called? Like Africa, or I can't remember. Right, where he hunts those like 2 lions or whatever. That are, I don't know. It's like 80s movie maybe, or 90s, probably 80s. I mean, sort of, William, but you also got to realize, though, so much of this I bought at the same price as a Buffalo would cost me. So is that really collecting, or is that still stacking? Like, granted, you know, like, but when I buy stuff like this, I buy it for a specific reason, right? I buy it because I know there's people in the community that want them or need them, or because I got a good deal on them and I know I can help out somebody else and maybe make a couple bucks, you know, and like stuff like this. It's some of the stuff I buy because like I'm trying to get my nieces and nephews interested in stacking silver, and some of them are pretty young. And if all you show them are a bunch of Buffalo rounds or the same 10-ounce like Silvertown bar or something, whatever, right? Like how interesting is that? It's not that interesting to a 10-year-old. When you start showing them that they can have like different animals or sports or things like that, or Star Wars stuff or whatever, right? Disney, then you start getting them, you start capturing their imagination a little bit more. At least that's my train of thought. I don't know if it's true or not. We'll see. But that's like my plan. So that's why I have a few premium things. But like I said, I only buy it if it's a deal usually. Okay. Gotcha, Compton. It's not I don't believe you. I just, like I said, it didn't look like no E to me. But oh yeah, no problem, Can. You know, I mean that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you know that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do, right? It's not. I'm just not throwing up auction items and stuff and bidding out stuff to make money. It's well, I mean, not to make money, is to turn my money back into cash so I can pay stuff and then help out other people, you know. Because I'd be the same way. Like if there was something specific I was collecting, like it's gonna come down to like the Rolo, right? Like when I get to a point where there's only a couple of Rolos left, I'm literally gonna be hitting up like Cash Money and Kentucky John and asking them if they can find it for me and buy it for me or whatever, right? And then because I'm just hoping somebody else will return the favor, so to speak, when I'm looking for something specific. What do you get? He's talking about what song? Oh, a guy named Cheryl. It could be a guy named Cheryl. I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, Johnny Cash was a boy named Sue. There could be a guy named Cheryl. Could be a song. I have no idea. It's possible. My sister's dating a guy named Shannon, so you know, there's a few of those names that can go either gender, I guess. All right, what else up here? I mean, for all you that didn't see the Kevin Rose, I'm going to keep showing off the Kevin Rose necklace because, I mean, that's cool, man. We did a little trade. I think we're both happy with what we got out of it. Yeah, this will end up going to one of my nieces, probably the one that's going to graduate next year. Little sapphire. He did all of this work himself. I mean, he didn't make the sapphire, but he set the sapphire. Yeah, that's cool. All 3/9 spine. Yeah. Gotta like it. Gotta love it. Oh, okay. Look at that. We're learning stuff on my channel. That's awesome. I started this 3 hours ago. Get out of here. 3 hours and 20 minutes? That's insane. That's insane. All right, something's up. Wait. All right, I'm going to leave. Oh, I got chat on my phone, but I'm going to check something out. Somebody, I know there's some people streaming today. I don't want to overrun. I don't want to go past the time of certain people. So let's check it out. Let's see who's on. Take me a second. My computer's not very fast. All right, Peg Legs on with Snoopy. That's why Snoopy wasn't in here very long. Oh man, Flea Market's on. All right, Mama T's on. I'm gonna end this, guys, because I'm not doing anything at this point. I'm not showing anything off. We're at this point. You're all just hanging out to give me watch time and to chat with each other. But you can do that. You can do that elsewhere. And personally, I would rather have us all go raid Mama T or Peg Leg. You guys make your choice where you want to go. Both channels are awesome. Both deserving people to have us raid. But that's what I'm going to do because I really appreciate Mama T because she lets me come up on hers. And I might even pop up there today. I might sell some of this stuff, guys. I don't really have my setup, so I'll kind of have to run around and try to get a few things together if I do that. We'll see what her lineup's like. If she's short sellers, I might pop up there. I'm definitely not buying anything. I can't afford to be buying anything right now. But I'll go over there and support her channel. And you guys know she gives away 1 ounce silver every stream if she gets $100 in super chats. And it might sound like a lot, but you got to remember that YouTube takes 30% of that. And if you pay using an Apple device, Apple takes 30% as well. So she could be only getting 60% of that 100 to begin with. And you can win, man. I've won. I've won just recently, actually. So you guys head over either one. And appreciate y'all popping in. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that good jazz if you haven't already, which I'm sure most of you have. But yeah, I will see you guys around another buddy's stream. But if I don't, for whatever reason, have a nice 4th of July. Appreciate you guys popping in. And yeah, we'll do it again soon. All right, y'all. Later.